Yeah, it is. Even the markets show it. Beyonce, if you're still there, I've gone live. Yeah. Yeah, and you know. Are you still there? Are you still there? No, it's Beyonce still there. All right. I've gone live, Beyonce. Oh my golly gosh. How frustrating. Two secs, Marie. Is that you, Urban?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How does my sound come through, Smiler? Is it coming through okay?
Yeah, fine.
Because I was listening back to a stream on Taffy's the other day when I was on his panel, and it kept kept cutting in and out.
Morning, Trilla. Morning, Abra. Morning, Gregory. Morning, GC.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Right, let me have a look. Inflation rates in 2022 compared to inflation rates. Let's go. 2025 was a year into Trump's. In 22, measured by consumer price index, were 2%. Annual. Okay, let me go. Year end December to 21 to 22. 2022 plus 6.5%, 2025 plus 2.7%. Is that okay?
I don't know. What was you saying?
Inflation. Well, that dude was trying to make the point that inflation rates were way up in 2025 compared to 2022. In 2022, inflation rates were plus 6.5% from December 2021 to December 2022. 2025 plus 2.7% from December 2024 to December 2025. So that's less than half in 2025 compared to 2022. That dude was trying to make the point.
Which
should I
dude?
say? Sorry, I shouldn't say dude. The
veteran,
our beloved veteran, was making the claim that the inflation was up under Biden. No, was down. No, was up under Trump.
Hey, you asked him for specific prices. You're asking for specific date lines.
No.
He gave you specific date lines.
No. I'm talking about after that. I've already made that point that the average diesel price is slightly lower at the moment than it was in 2022. But the other dude, the point we were trying to make when we left Gypsy Dave's, he was saying inflation is up under Trump. That's what he was saying. That was what we. That was the point.
Well, your dollar's worth less under Trump.
But that's got no. That's not the. That was not the.
You're buying power. Your tariffs. Yeah. You can't buy because your dollar's crap, so you're paying more. You're getting less for your dollar, and then you're paying extra on tariffs.
Oh God, fucking!
Do you not understand how it works? How the economy works? Yeah. If your dollar is shite, you get less for the dollar.
At the moment, we're not trying to buy from outside. We're trying to bring manufacturing back to America.
And you'll never get manufacturing back in because of the tariffs.
No, tariff makes
which were deemed illegal.
You don't understand how tariffs work because you got it back to front, Smiler. Tariffs makes it more what's the word I'm looking for?
I know exactly how the tariffs work because we tariff fucking Germany and people were going over and buying BMWs and Mercedes, bringing them back to the UK and then fucking selling them.
Hold up, Smiler. Tariffs make it more... What's the word I'm looking for, man?
And car importers and showrooms didn't have cars because they wouldn't pay the tariffs on the cars. So private people were going and buying cars.
Hold up. The leverage, right, listen to this. Right, this is how
Urban, you haven't got a clue, mate. You haven't honestly got a clue.
Let me lay out my argument and then you tell me if I'm incorrect.
No, you keep on laying out your argument, but your argument's incorrect and always got flaws and holes that are always picked to pieces.
I don't think you understand leverage in world economics.
You are Henry Crinkle reincarnated without crack.
No, I understand economics, man.
You're a full-on lefty.
No, there's something. No, how am I?
And your fucking best mates are Antifa.
No, hold up a minute, Smart. Back to front here. You're a Trump done, but you definitely aren't a proud boy, are you? Smiler, you're fucking presenting an argument, a lefty argument, that we should just ship all of our manufacturing to another country and just wither out. What Trump is doing with tariffs is making it more, why can't I think of the word, more lucrative for people to come back and manufacture their shit in America. Because America has leverage. Right, there's something called leverage, you know. It's the biggest consumer market in the world. So people want to have access to that market. Am I right? Or am I wrong? And if it's more, if it becomes more lucrative to them to manufacture stuff in America, then they're going to bring back manufacturing to America. There's leverage there because it's a massive consumer market. It's the biggest consumer market in the world, bigger than China. China doesn't buy anything outside of China because they tariff. Their tariffs have been incredible for the last fucking 30, 40 years since they opened up to capitalism. They tariff the fuck out of every other country. And then they have the slave fucking race that will be willing to make shit for cheap. So what Trump is doing with the tariffs is actually going to invite people to bring their manufacturing over to fucking China, to America. Whether it works or not, it might not do. But what's the other alternative? Trump's strategy is kind of correct. Love him or hate him, the tariffs he's doing is You either manufacture stuff in the country and earn a shit ton of money from the biggest fucking economy in the world, or don't have access to that.
Right, 71 million in 2025, right? Manufacturing employment has dropped by 71 million, right? Most of the growth is going to China, India, and Vietnam.
Okay, let me explain. Let me give you this explanation for it. How many years did it take for America to become one of the biggest manufacturers in the world to become in?
Percentage of Americans out of work for 27 weeks or longer hit 26% in December.
Okay.
It's more evidence of a low fire economy, and AI is starting to replace certain jobs. A lot of the current labour market fragility is in long-term unemployment.
Okay, but there's certain jobs that can't be replaced by AI. We're talking about manufacturing steel and stuff like that, and cars and things like that, Smiler. This is not an overnight. We can't do this comparison in the same way as we did with diesel, because it's two different economies.
President, so a state of the union speech, yeah. President Trump says he's proud of the economy, but the reality is America are facing higher costs, lost jobs 1 year into his second term. Trump promised a manufacturing boom, but the data tells a different story. Over 75,000 lost manufacturing jobs since Trump launched his trade war, while the manufacturing sector has shrunk every month since Liberation Day. Farmers are struggling to stay afloat with lost markets and rising costs from the trade war, and the crushing impacts of Trump's tariff tax means his repeated promises to make America affordable again have fallen flat. Groceries, electric bills, housing costs are up. The healthcare costs are through the roof, thanks to Republicans' own policies. No matter how Trump tries to spin it, the true state of the union is an affordability and economic crisis of his own making. Trump promised jobs and factories will come roaring back into the country. NBC News, US had almost no job growth in 2025. The US economy experienced almost zero job growth in 2025. According to revised federal data, preliminary data indicated the US economy added 584,000 jobs last year, but the Bureau of Labor Statistics revised that number after it received additional state data and found the labour market had added 181,000 jobs in all of 2025. This is far fewer than the 1.46 million jobs that were added in 2024, 2/11/2026. New Republic Trump tanked job growth to almost nothing in 2025. It's official, the jobless boom of Donald Trump first year back in office was even worse than we originally thought. A jobs report published Wednesday by the Bureau of Labor Statistics contained significant downward revisions for the already weak job growth numbers in 2025. The labour market added 181,000 jobs. Politico job openings plummet in warning sign for Trump's economy. President Donald Trump's economy is booming, but if you're looking for a job, good luck. The Labour Department reported on Thursday job openings in December unexpectedly dropped to their lowest level since mid-2020 during the heart of the COVID-19 pandemic. It's a sign that companies have called on hiring despite an economic expansion that the White House has framed as the dawn of a new golden age. That's Politico. New Republic. Trump just gave us the worst January since the Great Recession. Donald Trump's economy has led to the worst January in job cuts since the Great Recession in 2009. US-based employers laid off 108,435 employees last month, 3 times as many as in December, and twice as many as January 2025. According to a monthly report from Challenger, Gray and Christmas, a firm that helps executives transition to new jobs. The country hasn't had a January this bad in 7 years, the report said. And that was the New Republic. WSJ US manufacturing is in retreat, and Trump's tariffs aren't helping. The manufacturing boom President Trump promised would usher in a golden age for America is going in reverse. After years of economic interventions by the Trump and Biden administrations, fewer Americans work in manufacturing than any point since the pandemic ended. Manufacturers shed workers in each of the 8 months after Trump unveiled Liberation Day tariffs. According to federal figures, extending a contraction that has seen more than 200,000 roles disappear since 2023. Has lost manufacturing jobs every month since liberation. American manufacturers shed 8,000 jobs in December, according to the Labor Department, marking the 8th straight month of losses since President Trump's Liberation Day tariffs in April. The recent declines have extended a slow but steady contraction in which about 200,000 US manufacturing roles have disappeared since 2023. Trump promised a blue-collar jobs boom. The opposite is happening. President Donald Trump, and I can go on and go on and go on and go on.
Okay, no.
So you tell me where is better.
Okay, give me a chance.
And that's from the Senate floor. That's from the Senate floor.
Smiler, you made some good points there. We can have a really decent debate here.
We can't have a debate. I'm going by what's in black and white to me, right? No,
Smiler.
Urban, you live under a rock in a little outcrop.
Smiler, we can have a really decent
You
debate.
live under a rock in a little outcrop. You don't come out your house unless it's to go to a fucking Antifa march.
What are you talking about?
And you join the Great Unwashed to film people.
Hold up, dude. Hold up.
Why aren't you going? Why aren't you going to these places where all the Jews are overrunning your country that you chose to live in?
Smiley, you just made some decent points there. Let me.
All right, Marie.
Smiler, let me respond to them points. You made some decent points. We can have a decent debate here, but we got to go backwards and forwards and give each other the time to talk. Yeah, let's have a decent debate, bro, man.
Well, I'm going by what come out of the Senate.
Okay, right. So, could I have the floor for? I just gave you the floor.
You're going on MSN and Donald Trump's speeches.
I'm not. I'm giving you. You haven't given me a chance to speak, so you can't make them assumptions. You got to listen to me first.
How much does Trump pay you?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Right?
Wipe your chin, something's dripping off of it.
Hold up.
Wipe your chin, there's something dripping off your chin.
Wait a minute. Yeah, maybe. No, Smiler, come on, give me a chance to respond to your points. You made some good points there, right?
Oh, GC, don't conflate it. I'm just winding him up. I'm pulling his pisser.
Yeah, but you got to give me a chance to respond, right? Trade wars work both ways. China are hurting at the moment too, because a massive percentage of their fucking trade is with China as well. So it's kind of like a Mexican standoff. I've got family members who own factories, very wealthy people in China who own factories, yeah, and they're fucking hurting because of these tariffs as well. So it's kind of like a Mexican standoff.
China.
If they both find...
Look, you only fled China so you could have another fucking baby.
No, they lifted the one baby policy.
Well, they had to, didn't they? Because they realised that they didn't have enough people to work in the factories.
Yeah.
For cheap labour.
Yeah, I ain't going to argue that. But the only way to compete with that is to make it more lucrative for people to manufacture their products in America. And the only way they can do that is tariffs, because we have human rights over it, you know. Whereas when China are tariffing the fuck out of every other country to import goods, and then have the the slave labor laws, the lack of human rights laws over there, how can you compete with that? So therefore, we've got to start making it more lucrative, because America has leverage. We can't argue that fact. They have leverage because we've got the biggest consumer market in the world. So it's like a Mexican standoff. It's not an over with gas prices and stuff. We can't have the same style of argument, because it's not an overnight. It's not a 1 year thing that's gonna all of a sudden manufacturing's gonna come back to America within a year. We're talking about 10 years down the line. That if these policies carry on with tariffs and getting people to come back, it's taken 10, 20 years, for maybe 40 years, for America to become one of the manufacturing superpowers in the world, to become no manufacturing.
So one of the biggest companies that are going to invest in America, yeah, like under the stats, is Johnson and Johnson. Is that a good thing? Do you want
No.
Johnson and Johnson? 55 billion investment, right? Now, when he had the meeting with the car industries, yeah, and the leaders of the car industry, yeah, right, they didn't want to back him up. When he had the meeting with the oil industries, they didn't want to back him up. When they asked him to go back into Venezuela, they didn't want to back him up. What does that tell you about what he's doing? When he asked John Deere, nah, because they're struggling on the tariffs, right? Because they can't get steel, they can't get aluminium, they can't get other parts, yeah, because they're all tariffed too highly, right? Which pushes John Deere out of the bounds of selling in America.
Okay, do you want me to reply to that? What you just said? I listened to everything you
All right,
said.
take it easy, Beyonce. Have a good day tomorrow, mate, or today, mate.
What is one of the what is the biggest agricultural country in the world?
Go on, you tell me.
America.
Right.
So if John Deere are producing their fucking their tractors, their combine harvesters in another country, and we say, okay, or I say America say, okay, if you're going to produce your equipment in another country, then you're going to get tariffed. If it makes it cheaper for them to manufacture it in America, is that not going to give some leverage and persuasion for them to start making it in America again?
No.
Why not? Because it's going to be cheaper for them.
John Deere made that.
Hold up. Doesn't mean they can't produce their stuff for the rest of the world.
John Deere can produce in Mexico 70% cheaper than they can produce in America.
Exactly, and that's not a good thing for America.
But you said everything. Trump's crashed everything, so it's better for manufacturers.
No, it's better with the tariffs. It makes it more lucrative to them have access to the American market if they're manufacturing it in America, because it ends up being cheaper for them to make it in America for the biggest agricultural fucking country in the world. It's not a good thing for America that it's being produced in other countries, right?
I just can't get rid of somebody.
So the tariffs will encourage them to start producing for the American market. It doesn't mean they can't produce it for other countries, but the biggest but buyers of this equipment, they will want to make it in America if it becomes much cheaper. Well, not much cheaper, but cheaper to make it in America.
Right, so they're arguing about the 70%. So they're arguing about the 70%
Yeah, they're going to argue.
Operate it. So they're arguing about the operating costs are 70% higher in the US, right?
Leverage.
They're also arguing a 35% decline in revenue and declining market demand for products made in US facilities, necessitating cost-cutting measures. Expanding into Mexico offers better logistics for shipping to South America and managing logistical constraints faced in the US.
Say that again. Sorry, I missed that. I was reading the chat.
I know, Flying Scotsman, you have to keep banging your head against the wall with him. Yeah, and probably cost building, electricity. You know, you got problems with electricity supplies. After year, you haven't got no electric because the fucking cables are dangling and full of fucking ice.
England's electric costs are the highest in the world. Like,
they might be the highest in the world, but at least they don't go off because there's a snowstorm.
but why? But why?
Your infrastructure around the world is the fucking worst in the world, even worse than fucking third world countries.
Okay, let me listen. Yeah, it's pretty bad in the whoops. Yeah, I've got to admit.
Yeah, America under Biden and under Trump is like a fucking third world country with infrastructure.
But it's the age old saying, isn't it? Go woke, go broke. You know, like go green, you're going to go broke, and that's what's happened in America.
Well, what happened to his infrastructure bill? Did he just fucking give that to his sons, give that money to his family, and let them spunk it against the wall or something? Because they ain't spent any money on infrastructure, have they?
China has super fucking cheap power and a power in abundance because they're opening up coal power stations like on a weekly basis.
Of course they are.
Huh?
Yeah, of course they are.
Exactly.
And so should the UK.
Yeah, and so should America as well. And what's Trump saying? What's Trump's policies? Fucking get rid of the turbines.
Morning, Nutter.
Get rid of the fucking turbines and start fucking using coal again.
Big up, Mickey. There's no need to do that, mate. But thank you very, very much.
China are going through like their industrial revolution, which is allowing, and with their lack of human rights laws, is allowing them to do whatever the fuck they want. I can tell you, man, like it's not nice living in fucking Beijing in the winter, man. Like you literally can't see across the road.
No. They should build bigger stacks, shouldn't they?
Yeah, exactly. And what's Trump saying? Get rid of the fucking...
Well, what happened to drill, baby, drill? He ain't drill, baby, drilled. All the natives that had licenses, and then Biden cancelled their licenses. He hadn't reissued the licenses to the natives, has he?
Is Trump giving good advice to the UK when he's saying you've got a massive fucking deposit, one of the biggest deposits of national gas in the world in the North Sea, but you're not drilling it? Is he not telling you to do that?
Well, everybody's told our own government, including the people that live here.
No, but Trump's made it pretty fucking public, on the world stage.
Boy, he don't need to make it public. The fucking cross parties are making it public.
No, they're not. They're scared.
Yeah, they are. Cross parties have made it public.
Do you know
we know what we got? We could be fucking nearly energy independent, but we've got no refineries. We need to build refineries. We need somebody to come in and build a refinery.
And what's Trump saying to you?
Well, it doesn't matter what Trump says. It's what the country's saying.
On the world stage, to the embarrassment of all the European leaders. Do you know, like them offshore wind farms? Do you know how much?
Trump's a fucking embarrassment himself. He wears a fucking nappy 24/7 because he can't stop shitting his pants.
Smiler, can you just give Trump one bit of credit for one thing he said. Can you take your hatred for your derangement for fucking
Well, you Americans coming up on the panel telling you urban, but you're blind.
Oh,
You got blinkers on.
that's not the point I'm trying to make.
You
Would
got you got
give-
Americans. You got Americans coming up and schooling you.
No, they didn't.
Schooling you.
No,
Neo come up and fucking schooled you. You didn't know what to say.
no, I was being respectful because he's an old boy.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Hillary. We're still waiting for Biden.
I didn't feel the need to hammer
What's
him.
he done about Biden? He done nothing because he can't because he's in because fucking Trump's Epstein files.
I could have hammered him on his points, but I was being respectful.
Yeah, sorry, GC. Good point. Yeah, he's Canadian.
But hold up. Can you give? Let's do a little test here. Can you give Trump credit on something that he said?
For pointing out, I'll go with Yentalu, right? For pointing out that fucking people haven't been putting the money into NATO, but he's collapsed NATO anyway with his new fucking peace party or whatever he calls itself.
That's not what I wanted to see if you would give him credit on.
What do you want me to give him credit for? Because he's a paedophile?
He was saying all the.
I ain't gonna credit him for that because he married an immigrant and fast tracked her into the country.
You don't have to credit him, but can you say he was correct on what I'm about to say?
What?
He stood in front of the UN and said, your offshore wind farms are not working and you should be drilling in the North Sea.
What's the fuck's he got to do with it? You know, we've all been telling our government for years, we don't want solar. We don't want fucking wind farms.
But was he right?
But what's that got to do with the price of fish?
You can't say it, can you?
What's that got to do with the price of fish? He's only doing
say it,
what we're saying. He's only fucking puppeting what we're saying anyway.
Oh, but all your leaders are under the fucking EU realm, and he said it in front of all of them.
Well, they're not. They're under the globalist. They're under the globalist realm. That's what they're under. They're under the globalist realm.
Them out, didn't he? He was the only one who called them out on the world stage, like the biggest stage in the world, the UN meeting, and he told them.
I'm not sure, Dove. I think he said he lives in Washington.
Yeah. He lives in Washington. See, this is the thing with that gas argument. They're very selective, and I know what they're doing, man. They're using the state by state. I wasn't talking about the state by state.
That's a very good point, All Eyes. Yeah, Operation Warp Speed. What a load of bollocks that was. They already had the vaccine. We proved that they already had the vaccine. Produced in fucking Chapel Hill.
Was Trump wrong about the ivermectin?
No, he wasn't wrong about ivermectin and fucking what's it called?
Everyone slated him, didn't they? But he was correct about it, wasn't he?
No, because we were already taking ivermectin.
I'll have to try and get hold of you for fucking an offline conversation because I want to start taking a little bit of ivermectin. I don't want you to fucking tell me how to take it online. Get your channel shut down, wouldn't it?
Take tablet by weight. By body weight.
There's a dewormer that farmers use on cattle and
horses,
horses and pigs as well. That's supposed to be the bollocks as well.
Maybe you can buy it in many different flavors.
Yeah, you can. Hold up. 2 seconds, man. Fembenzidole. Is it fembenzidole?
That's one wormer.
It's not.
You can actually buy ivermectin wormer.
Yeah, there's another one. You take them together. Supposed to like completely clean you out, man.
I wouldn't advise it. I'd go to the doctors.
Yeah, over here, man, they're all part of the fucking big pharma system, man.
Well, I mean, what did Trump do to RFK? Bent him over and give him one up the arse and told him to go fuck himself on child vaccines. Went with Big Pharma, didn't he? Did a big deal with Johnson and Johnson and did a big deal with fucking.
When did he do that? Did he do that
last week?
Oh, he backed. Yeah, but he did speak a lot of sense when it came to child vaccines, though, didn't he? Trump. He backed.
No, he didn't. He backed Big Pharma. He just done a massive. What's it called? What's the fucking big pharma that all the fucking Jews work for? Borealis or whatever his name was called.
Oh, what's the one?
Pfizer. He's just done a big contract with Pfizer for all the vaccines.
Yeah, but he did back RFK on the child.
No, he's completely ignored. Yeah, he might have backed it verbally. Might have backed it verbally, but he's fucking gone with Pfizer.
All the lefties.
He's gone with Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah, for certain vaccines.
No, he's ignored, and they've got to have X amount now. No, RFK wanting them to have like 10 vaccines.
No. This is something I've got experience with because I've got a 9-month-old baby. And before, where you went and you had to basically have them done to be accepted into a clinic, now you don't. You can basically now, over the last 6 months, you can decide when your baby has their vaccines or when not to, or not to have them at all. So Trump has done good there. And I know this first-hand experience. If you want like first-hand experience when you've got fucking Nomadic picking and choosing his states where he gets his stats from, then I can give you. Got to accept my first-hand experience with a nine-month-old baby. Like my son's 4 years old now. When we took him to have his vaccines, he had to have them. Otherwise, he wouldn't be accepted into a clinic. They wouldn't take him. And he wouldn't be able to go to school if he was up to date, which is completely wrong, but what the fuck do you do? Whereas now, with my 9 months old, I can choose for my baby not to have any vaccines because of what Trump's done. So that's a good thing as well, right? There's certain vaccines we've given our kid, but certain ones that we haven't. Before, my son had to have the flu jab, and he had to you had to have them all at once. Whereas with my daughter now, we can pick and choose which ones they have and which ones she doesn't have.
Why would you ever give a child a flu jab?
Because that was the tyranny we were living under fucking Biden. When there was
your child, your choice. Your child, your choice. I only had polio when I was a kid. I only had the polio sugar cube.
Okay, but
never had nothing else.
Yeah, okay, but what do you do when your kid's got like a really high fever and they refuse to take him in because that was the tyranny you was living under with the Democrats. Whereas now it's like your choice. Under Trump, it's your choice. So there's another thing that Trump's done that's decent. I'm not lying either. Like, I swear on my mum's life, man. Not that I need to do that, but now we can pick and choose which ones we have. If we can say, don't give them any, and they'll still accept her into any clinic legally. Whereas under Biden, it was tyrannical with that shit.
Everybody in the chat's calling you Crinkle.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I'm a
All right,
proper,
carry on with one of your long drawn out explanations while I put the kettle on.
I'm a proper fucking Republican. Hold on, I'm gonna go for a quick piss.
Everyone's an expert now. This AI is mental. Flying Scotsman, I don't trust the AI. I don't trust the AI. The AI systems are flawed. You can ask it the same question with different words in it, and it'll give you two different answers. I'll put the updates on. Yeah, I'm a pure blood as well. That was Trump's statement. Gold rose by 2% and oil prices dropped by 12%. Market manipulation. Israel's still getting hit. Apparently there was a guy near that bus who got hit by a piece of fragment. Yeah, give it a new windscreen. Should be pretty. Seems like the radiator's gone as well. Oops, DZ. Why is there no sound?
רגע. חבר'ה, נפילה ליד אגף שפע. האוטובוס קיבל ממש לפניו פה. אפשר לראות. שימו לב לאוטובוס.
It's got to be bad, hasn't it? It's got to be bad. Let's go to the beginning a minute. So I get it to pause. It's got to be bad, isn't it? When you live in a country where everybody's got to carry weapons. all these army members, all these IDF members, they all got to carry weapons. It's got to be bad, isn't it? Yeah, London is attacked every day.
Well, it's got to be bad in Israel when you have to carry weapons. Is that what you're saying?
Well, you've got police on Israel. You've got police in Israel, and you've got IDF all over the streets every day.
Yeah, it kind of highlights how much a threat they are from the country.
Well, from stones. They're threatened, so they're threatened by stones.
It's hardly stones, is it?
Well, no, the general public, the kids, they got slingshots. So you're using slingshots. Hey up, Strictly.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking savage with them slingshots, though, aren't they?
There's only a stone in it, or ball bearing. I don't know what they're using.
Yeah, if I throw stones at you, what are you going to fucking throw back at me?
What do you mean? What am I going to throw back here?
If I'm constantly throwing stones at your head, what are you going to fucking pick up and throw back at me?
Well, I'll just beat you up.
No, you wouldn't if I'm throwing.
I know you. You're a lefty and you haven't got a fucking throwing arm.
Strictly's going to fucking beat me up next time. Really. Do you know what? I don't mind.
Well, that's exactly that, isn't it, Abra? You occupy somebody's land, then you need weapons every day of your life, don't you? Because you're an occupier.
That's their land, man. Come on. They got the right to have a piece of land. Every other fucking country has.
Been to Israel twice, felt pretty safe, but soldiers on cliff tops with guns while in Dead Sea, a bit scary.
Yeah, I went to the Dead Sea. I felt pretty safe in fucking Israel, to be fair. I feel safer in Chicago than in London.
We've wiped out the leadership phase 1, phase 2, and largely phase 3. But we're dealing with the man who I believe is the most respected and the leader. It's a little tough. We've wiped out everybody. No, not the supreme leader. We don't. Well, nobody heard of the second supreme leader, the son. We have not heard from the son. Every once in a while you see a statement made, but we haven't. We don't know if he's living. But the people that seem to be running it, and they seem that based on really fact, because things they've said have taken place.
He's daft, this fella. He is not.
He's speaking facts, though, isn't he? He doesn't know whether they're...
No, they've already come out and said they haven't spoken to him.
We want to see peace in the Middle East.
Hold up. Pause a minute, Tyler.
The nuclear dust.
Has Trump just said whether he's alive or not? He said he
whether he's alive. They haven't spoken to Hermini's son, Hermini.
Yeah, so they don't know.
Yeah, he did kiss the wall, brother. He put his little kipper on and he had to kiss the wall. You get issued them.
I did
You can't go to the Wailing Wall without a kipper on your head.
Yeah, you can't, man. It's true. That's facts. Yeah. They give you a little shitty one to put on your head.
Disposable one, like the disposable face masks.
I kissed the wall, man. I did smile. I kissed the wall to see see if I got some magical powers.
Yeah, Strictly. It's all out there, isn't it, Strictly? All out there. Too bad Trump refused to listen to the intelligence agency and his military advisors when they warned him that Iran would shut down the Strait of Hormuz. Trump went in with no plan to keep the strait open.
Yeah, that is even more of a reason to get rid of this fucking regime. Do we really want a regime? Why?
It's their country. It's their country.
But that internet again.
It's the art of war, you know. They did it in the 12 days.
Smiler.
Yemen did it.
fake. They don't have the right to do that. They don't have the lawful right to fucking shut off that.
It's not even the Wailing Wall, Flying Scotsman. It's fake. It's just a retaining wall. It's not even the Wailing Wall. It was completely destroyed. That's just a retaining wall. It's all a fallacy. It's all fake. And when they go up there and they're rocking backwards and forwards, that's called davening. And definitely tomorrow I will finish my video on what all these weird people are doing. I will finish my video tomorrow, and I'll play my video tomorrow night, or tonight rather, on what all these weird fucks are doing.
Do you believe that fucking
and what the Shekinah is?
Donkey.
What?
Do you believe like Muhammad flew to Alaska Mosque on his fucking donkey, his flying donkey?
He flew to Alaska, what, from fucking Medina?
Yeah.
Well, Medina isn't even the place where they go now isn't even the real Medina.
Would you say that the Jews saying that wall is the Temple Mount is less legitimate than all the surrounding Arab nations that claim that Muhammad flew on his fucking donkey, to his flying donkey to the Temple Mount? Who has more of a claim to what they are saying? The Muslims, who believe Muhammad flew on his flying donkey to the Temple Mount, or the Israelis who actually have the Temple Mount that is there? Like, who has
never heard the story, but when I ask them about the fucking moon, about him splitting the moon in two, they just laugh at me.
Yeah, but who has which, like you just said, that's not the real Wailing Wall. What do you think's like the more legitimate claim out of the two claims?
What do you mean?
Historically,
it was completely destroyed, brick by brick, completely and utterly destroyed, decimated and destroyed.
So
twice. Twice. Completely destroyed twice.
So what are them walls that I kissed?
Retaining walls. Nothing to do with the Temple Mount.
So that's not
nothing to do with the first temple, the second temple. They might be stoned from it when it all got took to pieces.
So you're denying
when they got destroyed.
Claims that site. Are you denying the archaeological claims that is the site?
Well, you had Knights Templar digging under there for how many years?
Yeah, but is that the site or is that not the site of the temple?
It's not the site of the walls.
But is that
the original walls? No.
That
no.
Of the temple.
Nah. Yeah, you got plenty of window lickers on here, mate.
Versus the claim that Muhammad flew on his flying donkey to that site, so therefore that's why they have
I don't know the story of the flying donkey.
Well, that's the claim from the surrounding Islamic countries.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What is the story? What is the story? Is it in the Quran? Is it?
Not sure. Hadith or Quran?
In the Quran.
Don't say flying donkey because but Muhammad just flying.
Muhammad. On a
unicorn or whatever, like just flying on a animal.
Well, you said flying donkey.
I was taken
to where? Al-Aqsa.
No, the Temple Mount.
No, Temple Mount. Well, that is Al-Aqsa, isn't it?
Yeah, where the
The story known as Isra and Miraj, the night journey and ascension, describes Prophet Muhammad traveling from Mecca to Jerusalem, Temple Mount, Al-Aqsa, and up to heaven in one night on a winged, lightning-fast white creature named Al-Barak. While the Quran briefly mentions this night journey, the details about Barak are found in Islamic Hadith literature. The journey, Isra, according to tradition, the angel Jibril, brought Al-Barak to Muhammad. The creature is described as smaller than a mule but larger than the donkey, possessing wings on its sides and white in colour. It could place its hoof at the furthest point of its vision, allowing for an incredibly fast journey. You know, they've all got these weird, wonderful stories.
But who has the most claim to that? A fairy tale or the claim of the Jews that's backed up by archaeological and historical evidence?
What?
Like, there's archaeological evidence and historical evidence that is where the temple was, versus a fucking fairy tale story of a flying, not a mule, but not a donkey either, an in-between kind of thing. Who's got more claim to that? Like, a more legitimate claim? Which one do you believe more? If you say the fucking donkey, then I'm fucking gonna lose my shit.
Well, it was Solomon's temple originally, so Solomon was the temple, but because of what all the lewd and disgraceful and disgusting things that they were doing in the temple, that was why it was destroyed.
Yeah, but that wasn't the question.
No, but that was why it was destroyed.
Archaeologically.
Right? And then it was destroyed again the second time. And what were they? They were cast into the desert, weren't they, for 40 years or some shite, according to Bible prophecy or whatever. And then they had to change religions, didn't they? And then it became those that call themselves Jews but are not.
Okay, so
if you go over biblical shit, like, I ain't arguing the fact on the third temple, the third temple, should they allowed to do sacrifices in the third temple? No.
Hold up.
Should they be able to block people from using Al-Aqsa or even stop people? You know, it's Easter, it's Lent, and what have they done? They've actually stopped Christians traveling and going because they've closed. Not only have they closed Al-Aqsa down, they've also closed the Holy Sepulchre down. Right? So Christians can't even go to the Holy Church.
This year.
Yeah. It's closed down right now. It's closed.
Dude, man, there's risk of terrorist attacks from both sides. Right, okay. So now we're
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Hold up.
Bullshit.
Okay, Smiler.
Right.
Hold up.
Israel has no right to close anything.
Smiler. So, over the last 1400 years, have Israel tried to rebuild that temple site? Have they tried? In the last.
What do you mean if they tried?
Have they tried to do it? Have they rebuilt the temple? Right? Hold up. Have they allowed that mosque to remain there?
Yeah, but they've been digging underneath it, haven't they?
No, but hold up. They've allowed it to remain there, and they've allowed Muslims to come to that site and still worship and still do what they want to do, and allowed them not to allow Jews in there, allowed them not to allow allow non-Muslims in there. Doesn't that tell you something?
What?
Doesn't that tell you that they're allowing that to have there? That tells me that they kind of, they're giving and taking, they're compromising their most holy site in the world. They're allowing that fucking mosque to remain there. If they were so against fucking, if they were so fucking based and wanted to fucking deal with the Islamists, they could just destroy that fucking mosque. But that tells me they're willing to cooperate in the same, allow that to be there in a how I say, an olive branch of peace.
You having a bubble or what? You are having a bubble, aren't you?
No, but what
you are absolutely having a bubble.
tell
right?
me where I'm
Me
wrong.
and you could go there.
Tell
Me
me
and you could go there,
we could
but
go.
they won't let most Muslims there.
Do Muslims allow it? Do Muslims? Yeah, because
Right,
it's
and what would happen? What would happen if you went and shut down a synagogue?
right.
What would happen if you went down and shut? Right, so under
Think about
the Comparat, right, under the Comparat in London, right, when they decide to get all their little white fucking chickens, spin it round their head and then fucking cut its throat because that supposedly absolves them of their sins, yeah. So when they're doing that in London, what if animal rights and everybody else went in there and said there's animal cruelty, do that to chickens, yeah? There would be absolutely uproar. You know,
Yeah.
just like everybody's saying now, you know, everybody's been on the path of ban halal, yeah, which I agree it should be. Now, as soon as people are now saying ban kosher because it's the same slaughtering process, yeah. Whoa, hell up. You're all anti-Semitic because you want to ban kosher.
I can tell you the difference, Smiler. That's in their country. We're talking about our country. We don't want that to happen. In other countries, when
You've got it happening in your country. Your government fucking openly accepts Comparat.
Hold up, wait a minute.
You've got it going on the streets of fucking New York.
Hold up, Smiler. In other countries,
blood rolling down the streets.
Hold up, Smiler. In other countries, I can tell you this from living in China, like one of the best cases as an example. Other countries don't view animal cruelty in the same way we do, as in England.
I know.
So we judge, like when it comes to animals, we can't judge other countries that do fucking horrendous shit to animals. All we can do is say you're not doing it in our countries. What they do to animals in their countries, you've kind of got to allow them to do it. You know, like you go to
They can do whatever they want in their own country, but fucking come to here. I mean, did you not see that video that I played last night of the fucking Hindus?
Yeah,
I mean, that was weird as fuck. That was.
Sleep and I see that. There's someone like.
So what the fuck is all that about?
But back to my point, right? Like Alaska Mosque has been allowed to remain on their most holiest site. If they were so fucking intent,
do you think right? So since 1987, yeah, they've had the fucking Temple Mount Foundation, yeah. Right, Temple Mount Foundation. That was one of the people that paid Tommy Robinson, right? One of Tommy Robinson's fucking subscribers, you know, they paid him money, yeah.
What, to go to Israel?
No, to pay for courts and to fucking keep on pushing his agenda. Yeah.
Yeah, it happens both ways though, don't it? I'm pretty sure Qatar sponsor a lot of grooming gangs to get out of their cases as well. It happens both ways, you know.
Qatar pay grooming gangs. Are you having a bubble or what?
Okay.
Are you having a bubble?
Muslim Brotherhood, I'm pretty sure they sponsor a lot of these TikTok attorneys. You know the TikTok attorneys I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure they get the same kind. I'm pretty sure the Muslim Brotherhood do the same thing as Israel do when they sponsor people who are on their side. it happens, you know. Like, why wouldn't you accept that? If you support Israel, then you're going to accept it. If you speak out about Muslims who are trying to wipe Israel off the face of the earth, then I'm pretty sure someone like Tommy who speaks out against Muslims, they're going to do that, aren't they? They're going to support the person who supports their cause. Same way as the Muslims do with people in England who are getting locked up for the agenda that I believe that they're trying to push. Make sense? In the day of so much propaganda from both sides, we've got to use critical thinking here. And I think that Alaska Mosque analogy that I just gave kind of shows us that Israel aren't the fucking wanting to wipe out Muslims that people make them out to be. Because they've allowed that mosque to reside on their most holiest of fucking sites for so many years. They protected Muslims to be
their
able.
most holiest site was desecrated for reasons laid out, wasn't it?
Do you know the IDF, or I don't know if it's the IDF, but people with fucking Israelis with big fucking guns protect the entrance to Alaska Mosque to stop Jews going into Alaska Mosque. They also protect.
They also stop Muslims going in Alaska Mosque.
Well, why though? Because there's a threat there. Come on, you've
Right.
got to admit, concede this. You've got to admit, like, it would be a massive security threat to allow.
They've allowed Jews to go in there and slaughter lambs and sheep.
No, they don't. They don't.
Yes, they have. I've shown videos of them.
Jews cannot go into.
I've shown videos of them where they've shut it down to Muslims and they've gone in there and they've committed their ritual, where they've committed their ritual slaughtering. I've shown videos of it.
Smiler, Israeli police protect the entrance to Alaska. The three entrances, they stop Jews.
You've got two entrances. You've got Jewish entrance and you've got a fucking Muslim entrance.
Jews don't want to go up there. They see
you've got Jewish entrance and a Muslim entrance.
Yeah, you've got the Jewish entrance into the Western Wall. You don't have
on the actual mosque. You can go into the mosque on the Jewish side or the Muslim side. Right, it's divided. It's split. You got a Jewish side and a Muslim side.
Split, but Jews can't walk up that. They've got like a wooden walkway that goes up there. Jews cannot go up that fucking walkway. Westerners can, like an Englishman can. You won't be allowed to go into the actual mosque, but you can go up into the compound and have a little walk around the like, I don't know what you'd call it, like the garden area, I suppose. Not that there's any plants there, but you can walk around there. But they won't allow you to go into the actual mosque. And Muslims aren't allowed to go into the Western Wall because it's a security threat, man. You can't just allow unvetted fucking Muslims to walk into the Wailing Wall, because one of them will end up fucking letting off a bomb. It will happen. Come on, you can't be that naive to think that would not happen. It would be.
Well, it wasn't it Jews that went in and shot all the Muslims. It was a Jewish man that went in the mosque and shot all the Muslims, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the Israeli, I don't know if it's Israeli police or what, they actually protect the entrances to stop that happening again. That's why there's a divide where some people can go in, some people can't, from both sides. It stands to reason, right? You can't just let a bunch of Palestinians visiting Israel go to the Western Wall. You probably can't allow Jews to go up into Alaska Mosque as well, because there's a high chance that nutty one from either side that will end up doing fucking savageries. You know what I'm saying? And there's no Muslims actually protecting it. It's Israel. Israel protect the entrances for the Muslims going up.
Well, because it's under occupation. It's not their land. It's under occupation, illegal occupation.
They wouldn't allow people to go up there.
They don't allow people to go up there.
They do.
The other day, they had rings of settlers lying on the floor all the way around to stop anybody going up there. Backed by the IDF and backed by police. I can show you video after video after video of not allowing, and it's like, why isn't
show us one.
This?
Show us one.
Why isn't this fucking Muslim Brotherhood that you say about? Why aren't all these fucking Muslim countries screaming about it?
Show us a video of Muslims not being allowed to go up into Alaska.
Alaska? What do you mean, Alaska?
Sorry, Alaska. No, but you know that's the way it rolls off your tongue, isn't it? Alaska. Fucking you're a cunt, man, for pulling me up. Alaska.
People can pull me up all the time.
I'm not talking about the 50th state of America, am I? I'm talking about fucking Alaska. Alaska. Is that better?
There you go. So this is when, so this was the state of Al-Aqsa Mosque when access was allowed. Today the mosque is closed by Israeli military order and prayers are prohibited there. Right, so this is a video. So this is when they were allowed in there. Well, I've got to fucking change screens, haven't I?
Mate, there's when I was there was a constant stream of people going up there. If there's some intelligence on a terrorist threat, then maybe they shut it down, which they would, you know.
Right, can you see that?
Yeah, go on.
Look, cowardly cunts. They can't attack men, can they? They only attack the women. And that's when they're allowed to go there.
Right. So, the way you see that and the way I see it is completely different. Hold up, stop a minute, Smiler. See, this is the thing. We're seeing that as two completely different things. I'm looking at it from a critical point of view. There's no context.
So for the first time since 1967, there are no EID prayers in Al-Aqsa.
Smiler. They have to have a few IDF protecting that area. And if you've got 1,000 fucking Islamists like getting rowdy and starting attacking fucking the few people who are there to actually protect their rights to go up there and fucking worship peacefully, and then they've got a chip on their shoulder about the IDF, rightfully so or not rightfully so, and they start kicking off, and they're trying to get it under control. What are the idea? What are them officers, whoever they are, supposed to do?
So look at all here. This is the gateway to the Al-Aqsa Mosque.
That doesn't show that they're trying to stop people going.
الجندي قال لي ولا مني ما nothing happened. روح من روح روحي ليش انا اخي؟ اشترك للجندي وترك الجندي امره وبعدين دخلوني في سجن وحملوا حالهم ورجعت للجندي.
Smiler, that's not Alaska Mosque.
That's the gateway to Al-Aqsa Mosque.
Yeah, but you've not proved. No, that's clearly not. You've not.
Yeah, this is the Al-Silisaya Gate.
But how are they stopping them there? All I see there. This is me from a critical fucking point of view, right? Like, that doesn't show anything of the IDF or whoever policed the area stopping them from going up there. All that shows to me is a bunch of fucking irate Muslims attacking fucking the people who are there to actually protect their rights.
Hey?
Trying to maintain some fucking order, man. Like,
You got an excuse for everything, haven't you?
no, it is though, isn't it?
Where's where they all fucking laid on the ground? "1,184 settlers stormed Al-Aqsa. They raised the banner, 'Jerusalem is the capital of Israel,' in the Damascus Gate area. Settler militias attacked residents at the council gate in the old city of occupied Jerusalem."
Smiler, you haven't shown me one video of my point of whoever's policing the area to maintain some order so they can go and freely worship there in a fucking mosque on their holiest site. All I show me is videos of attacking people who basically.
Hey?
You haven't shown me one video of whoever's policing the area of Alaska Mosque stopping them from going up there. All you've shown me is pictures of irate crowds of security who are in the area for them to
About 50 settlers broke into the courtyards of Al-Aqsa compound under heavy escort by Israeli forces Sunday morning.
Yeah, okay, right, listen, Smiler. Smiler, hold up a minute, pause a minute.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, the security who are there are actually trying to stop them settlers going in there.
No, they're not. They were supporting it.
No, they're not. They're actually there. They secure that so that the Muslims, be it Jewish one, Israeli,
Jewish Muslims. Now you can. Now you're fucking stretching.
Come on, slip of the tongue, man. Israeli Muslims They secured the area to stop them settlers going up there. They secured the area so Muslims can actually go up there and peacefully fucking worship. You rely on clips too much, man.
Rely on clips. It's not. Why is it clips? It's real life.
They have
It's
security.
real life.
Hold up. They have Israeli security there to allow Israeli Muslims and Muslims who are visiting the area to
Right, there was like Trafalgar Square, London, right?
to go and
No fucker, bar Christians should be using Trafalgar Square to do their prayers and their fucking lighting the menorahs, you know, to all get down on their prayer mats. No fucker in London should be using Trafalgar Square other than fucking Christians to go and pray. But in London, it's fucking illegal for a Christian to pray in public. But every other fucking religion can go in public and pray.
Well, I ain't
Right,
going to
so-
agree on that, Smiler.
Fuck all your praying in public, yeah? It's Christian country.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that. Fucking hell. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that, Smiler.
Now, Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Christian church. Why are you shutting that down?
Who?
Jews. Why are they shutting it down, right? Isn't Easter the fucking one, the biggest celebration for Christians?
I don't know. When I went to Jerusalem, there was a heavy Christian influence in that city, and it didn't seem to be being shut down.
No, it's being shut down. It's being shut down all the time.
Well, not when I was there, it wasn't.
Well, so what? You was there and it wasn't shut down. It was just a fucking, you know, because you was on a tour bus.
Okay, no, I wasn't. I don't do tour buses and shit like that, dude. But again, I'm not gonna present my anecdotal evidence as a point but all I can tell you is it wasn't like that when I went, which doesn't really make
What year was that?
Let me see. Hold up, I have to go to my fucking pictures. Let me see. It was about 10 years ago. No, it's more than that. It's probably about 12 years ago. But I've watched videos as well, man. Like on
These
YouTube.
creatures are performing Talmudic rituals since the morning, you know. I can show video after video after video.
Yeah, you do get a few instances here and there, and when you see them instances, and then you comprise your opinion on them clips, 5 clips out of 5 clips of a couple of which equate to a couple of.
Well, I only showed 5 clips. I can show you clip after clip after clip after clip. We could go for 2 days showing clips or longer. 2 days of showing clips.
Even 2 days of comprised clips compared to decades and decades of Christianity being allowed to prosper there.
Christianity to allowed to be there's Christians get spat at.
Yeah, by a small minority. Again, Smiler, you'll have to do it out of your own pocket. But if you go there and you can get spat on, I'll cover all your costs. Because I don't think it will happen to you, man.
They wouldn't even let me in the country. They wouldn't even let me in the country.
I don't know, maybe.
They wouldn't even let me in the country. They just asked me my fucking YouTube channel and go, no, fuck off.
Yeah, the tentacles of Mossad definitely spread far and wide and intricately. So yeah, you might have a point there. They probably wouldn't let you in the country. You have to get a fake fucking passport. But someone in the chat earlier said, what did he say? Dove something or another. If I stay on here another 5 hours, I might actually win a debate. I've won every fucking single debate tonight. Nomadic, I made my fucking point. The fucking 60% uranium, I made my fucking point.
See, I told everybody he was a lefty. Nobody believed me. He's a lefty. He's definitely a lefty. You know?
How am I a lefty?
The only leftists that think they won every debate.
How does that make me a lefty?
You are a lefty. You are a lefty. You are fucking Henry Klinkle reincarnated without crack.
Hold up a minute.
You are. You didn't win nothing with fucking Nomadic. Nomadic buried you with facts and fucking pictures and apps.
No.
Fucking hell.
No. Definitely not. He changed the goalposts. We were talking
about... you gave him the date. You gave him the year.
We're talking about the average price of diesel today compared to the average price of diesel in 2022. And today it's fucking slightly cheaper than it was under Biden. Considering the Straits of Hormuz is shut, it's pretty fucking cheap compared to Biden, who wasn't at war, who didn't have any fucking things to deal with. It was much more expensive. And my point actually was, which he took me off track on, was how much was it pre fucking shit, man, I missed that point. My point was, how much was it pre fucking the close of Hormuz, which he was talking about 3 weeks ago, which was fucking way cheaper. Got me off topic with fucking all the fucking dogpiling.
There you go, 2,958 settlers. Move. Why are you seizing? Move. No, they all laid down doing their fucking Talmudic rituals.
Yeah, that doesn't prove anything, though. Yeah, obviously you get a few instances here and there where they do bullshit.
You said it didn't happen. You said it didn't happen. That didn't happen.
What I see, this is how we go again. I was saying the people who police the area don't stop. That actually proves my point.
The people that police the area back the settlers.
No, they don't. They're there to stop the settlers causing problems for the fucking the Muslims. They're there to literally stop these settlers, preventing Muslims from being able to go and peacefully worship there. That's why they're there. That's why they guard the Alaska mosque entrances, to stop these fuckers from preventing Israeli Muslims from being able to go up there and peacefully worship. Why else would they be there? Why would Israeli security be protecting the fucking entrances of Alaska Mosque? Otherwise, they just wouldn't be there, and it's a free for all. Just go in there, fucking settlers, and do whatever you want. That would be carnage. So they protect it from these fucking
Hundreds of illegal Israeli settlers forced their way into the Al-Aqsa Mosque complex.
Changing the goalposts, Myla.
Passover holiday.
What?
You're changing the goalposts.
Changing what goalpost?
Now we're talking about settlers stopping people from going in there. At the time, the argument was
I said settlers. I said settlers right from the offset.
No, the argument.
This is from first post.
We begin with the latest from Jerusalem, where hundreds of illegal Israeli settlers forced their way into the Al-Aqsa Mosque complex to mark the Jewish Passover holiday. Social media visuals show Israeli men and women of different age groups entering the flashpoint site. Reports claimed the settlers entered through the west of the Al-Aqsa compound under the protection of Israeli armed forces. The Israeli settlers were also seen performing religious rituals at the compound. While current regulations permit non-Muslims to visit the site, they are not allowed to perform religious rites there. Jordan, which remains the custodian of the holy site, reacted to the development. In a joint statement with Indonesia, Jordan called it Israel's attempt to alter the status quo, both temporarily and spatially. Now, the status of Jerusalem's Al-Aqsa Mosque and surrounding complex has been a recurring flashpoint for potential violence in the long-standing Israel-Palestine conflict. The site houses the Al-Aqsa Mosque, considered the third holiest site of Islam. At the same time, it also houses the Western Wall, the most sacred site of the Jewish faith. It has witnessed numerous clashes and uprisings, including the First and the Second Intifada. Now, these clashes often involve Israeli police and Palestinian protesters.
Let it carry on.
Resulted in clashes.
It's only short.
According to Israel-led status quo established since 1967,
not a demand.
the Jordan-controlled Waqf remains day-to-day control of this area, and with only Muslims permitted to pray inside the complex. Israel police control the site's access and are responsible for security. Now, between 1967 and the year 2000, non-Muslims could buy tickets from Jordan-controlled Waqf, and this to visit the site as tourists. But following the Second Palestinian Intifada, which broke out in 2000, in response to the then Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon's visit to the site, the entry of non-Muslims was restricted. In 2003, non-Muslims were restricted to the site for limited hours and specific days. In 2015, a four-way agreement between Israel, Palestine Authority, Jordan, and the US reaffirmed the 1967 status quo. But in the recent years, Israeli far-right leaders, along with their followers, have prayed at the contentious site and continue to apply pressure to change the status quo. Such visits to Al-Aqsa have become more frequent since the war erupted in Gaza in October of 2023. The latest storming of Israeli settlers in Al-Aqsa Mosque has again emerged as a direct challenge to the decades of delicate agreements and mutual understandings reached between the parties involved. With raging war in Gaza and a hostage crisis, is the Israeli far-right pressure pulling the trigger to definitively change the status quo of Al-Aqsa? Now, for more on this, we have with us Dr. Kadira Petyagoda. He is a former diplomat and author, joining us live from London. Dr. Petyagoda, welcome to First Post Spotlight.
Thanks for having me.
As Jordan says, is this an attempt to alter the historical and legal status quo of the Al-Aqsa compound?
Well, it certainly seems so. As you mentioned in the history, Israel's previous policy had been restrictive in terms of how many Jewish Israelis could visit at a time and what kind of prayers could be said. And in terms of international legal status, it's still considered occupied territory. So the settlers storming the Al-Aqsa Mosque is definitely an attempt to change the status quo. And I think you can see where that's coming from, with Netanyahu facing a lot of pressure internally due to his political problems. And so this really is an attempt to placate his right-wing base. In terms of Jordan's condemnation, I think that's quite interesting as well, because Jordan's own population is quite unhappy with its government, I would say, given its soft approach to Israel during this conflict, including even protecting Israel during Iran's missile strike.
Now, does this latest storming and the repeated visits by Israeli leaders make Al-Aqsa a flashpoint once again?
Yes, definitely. I mean, it is the third holiest site in Islam. It's one of Judaism's most holiest sites as well, and it's also important to Christians. So I think this likely is Netanyahu's aim. Given his political troubles at home, he's facing charges, his war strategy is losing popularity, the Israeli economy is tanking. So this really helps to, if he creates a flashpoint here, which has a very distinct religious dimension, he can reinvigorate that right-wing support. You
know what I say? Blow the fucking lot up and turn it all to dust and let no fucker pray there. That's what I say.
Or, hold up. Or Smiler. Hold up. How do I get out of this? You still there?
Yeah.
Or deploy security forces to stop these settlers from being...
Well, the security forces are backed. The security forces are backed by the IDF.
Right, Smiler, we've got to be critical thinking about this, right? Why would they deploy these forces?
Look, I can show you 1,000 clips, where they're all protected by the IDF. I can show you 1,000 clips where they're all protected by the IDF.
I'm not seeing your video anymore. I've done something.
No, I've just taken it off the screen.
No, but I've done something. I'm in a choose account on my screen.
No, I don't know what you've done.
I went out to be in the chat.
No, I've gone back to Donald.
Yeah, I can't see that at the moment. I see choose account to continue to
You're on an iPhone, aren't you?
Doubled up. Yeah, okay, I'm back in. Right, so we've got to think about, so you're changing the goalposts, right?
Who's changing what goalposts? You asked me a question, I found you a video.
No, that was not the original argument. The original argument was...
Oh my God, here he goes. No. Settlers don't stop people. The IDF and the police don't protect the settlers from stopping them. And they close down the mosque. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they should bomb the whole fucking lot. Whole lot, including the fucking retaining walls. Bomb the whole fucking lot, and then no cunt can fucking argue about the fucking land, can they?
Yeah, that's where we disagree. I think all religions should have the right to worship at their holy sites. Not in the streets.
Well, they've got two others to worship, haven't they?
No, hold up.
No,
hold up.
Palestinians aren't allowed there.
Hold up. Muslims should have the right to freely worship at Alaska Mosque.
And the IDF won't let them go there.
Let me land. Israelis should have the right to worship at the Western Wall. That doesn't mean they should have the right.
Nobody's ever stopped them going to the Western Wall.
No one's ever stopped them going to the fucking thing. If settlers...
You've got all those settlers, yeah, with the IDF protecting the settlers. Well, how was any Muslim going to go to the fucking mosque then?
Okay, so if
how was any Muslim going to be able to go anywhere near any of that?
Well, they are allowed to go near it, aren't they?
Oh my God!
The
settlers are being completely protected by the fucking IDF or the IOF. Let's call them what they are: Israel Occupation Forces.
They're not. They're there to stop that happening. So,
are you on crack now? Are you? Are you actually on crack?
No, I'm not on crack, Smiler.
Are you sure? Are you actually sure?
It's called critical
because
thinking, bro.
If you listen to what that report says, how many more reports do you want me to bring up for you?
That may be a biased report, though, man.
How many reports do you want me to bring up?
It's a biased report.
How is it biased?
Okay. The reason it's biased is because Muslims are allowed to go and pray there and worship there.
When the IDF decide they're allowed?
Not really. They're allowed to go there. They protect the area
Oh my God.
from settlers and any fuckeries and disruption. That's why they're there. Otherwise, they would just have an open gate and say, fuck it, do what you want. That's why the security forces are there to stop the fucking shit happening.
It's not. And Muhammad is his prophet. There's no.
Do I agree with the rights of people being able to pray in fucking Trafalgar Square on mass? No, I don't. But do I agree with their right to be able to go up to Alaska Mosque and worship at one of their holy sites? Yes, I do. And I think Israel agree with that as well. Otherwise, why would they allow it to remain there?
GC, I think for the last 14 days, I think they've been stopped from going there altogether. And the only people that are going there at the moment is the settlers, GC.
Yeah, because at the moment there's a heightened risk from both sides of fucking shit kicking off, isn't there?
No, if you're going there to pray, I mean, the only attack that's ever happened in Al-Aqsa was by a Jew.
Come on, be realistic. At the moment, with the heightened tensions of the war, there's from both sides, there is heightened tensions and risks.
I thought that was a funny picture.
There's security risk for Israeli Muslims of being attacked and Israeli Jews being attacked.
What do you think of that picture on the screen?
So therefore, there are mosques and synagogues, holy fucking places for all of them that they can go and do without the risk.
Are you listening?
Of people attacking each other.
What do you think of that picture on the screen then?
Pretty funny. Donald's hair, man. Why does he wear it like that?
Don't know. Okay, listen to what Donald had to say anyway, because they're talking about nuclear dust.
We want to see peace in the Middle East. We want the nuclear dust. We're going to want that.
Well, there was peace in the Middle East. The only person that wasn't peaceful in the Middle East was Israel.
And I think we're going to get that. We've agreed to that.
And your Al-Qaeda buddy, Al-Jilani.
Yeah, we've agreed to that.
If you, hold up, Smiler. If you're a country who has nuclear power, do you want someone who says we're not prepared to use it, or someone who says we are prepared to use it? Because if you've got a leader who says, yeah, we're not going to do that, it kind of discredits the reason to have nuclear power, nuclear capabilities, right? If you're sitting on nukes and you've got other countries with nukes, you want a leader who says, yeah, I ain't got the fucking bollocks to use it personally. Or do you want someone to say, yeah, fucking test me, man, I will use it? Oh, come on. The whole point of having these nuclear capabilities is to say we will use it.
Do you think the way that Israel is, do you think they should be allowed to have their nukes?
No, I don't think they should. But comparing Israel having nukes compared to fucking Iran having nukes, there's a bit more of a risk with Iran, I would say.
Israel has started an 8-front war.
Yeah, because they were getting attacked.
They weren't getting attacked. They asked for the attack. Netanyahu wanted the attack because he was going to get prosecuted for corruption.
Hold up, Lebanon was fucking attacking when they've just started attacking again.
Oh, Israel started bombing Lebanon. Israel want to take over. Israel want to take over past the blue line and go up past the Latini River, and want to move. They want expansion. They want the Greater Israel project.
Hold up.
Oh, don't even say no now, because oh my God, I've showed video after video after video.
Right.
Israel has been leaving America, bomb Iran, while it's been busy dropping bombs on fucking
Smiler.
Lebanon.
Deny my example. What happened with all the Druze on the fucking football pitch? Was that not Lebanon Hezbollah attacking that Druze football pitch?
What
Did that
Druze?
not happen? Do you
Which
remember?
Druze?
All them Druze that got killed in fucking northern Israel.
No, TF Media, I'm stone cold sober.
Do you not remember that, Smiler? Are you denying?
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a football pitch with loads of Druze playing in it, kids that fucking got bombed by fucking Lebanon before Israel went into Lebanon. So can you
get me a link?
Attacking fucking
can you
Israel
get me a link?
It's an outright fucking denial of reality.
When did this happen?
It happened just before Israel went into Lebanon. A year or so. When Israel invaded Lebanon.
Druze bombed.
No, Lebanon bombed northern Israel, killing loads of fucking Druze.
So the Druze were in Israel, were they?
Yeah. In the north.
Bombed by Lebanon. 27th of July 2024, when a rocket hit a football pitch in Majad Shams in the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights.
Yep.
The result blast killed 12 Syrian children belonging to the Druze community and injured at least 42 others, with most of the victims being between the age of 10 and 16.
Yeah.
Israel say struck the army camps after Druze attack.
Is that a false flag?
I don't know. It's the first I've seen of it.
It's big news, man. That was one of the reasons why they went in. Not the main reason, but one of the reasons. So to say Lebanon weren't attacking Israel, you know, there were many, many, many more attacks before that one. It's always one-sided, man. Like, it's always a reaction from Israel, and then it's seen as an attack. It's deemed an attack. Thank you, Smiler. Another point proven.
Fearing Israeli attacks, Druze village screams for Hezbollah militants among Lebanon's displaced. A growing defiance towards southern Lebanon. Right.
Your algorithm doesn't give you the full story, Smiler.
Well, no, that's only giving me a Wikipedia.
your algorithm. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking in general. Before you search the real shit, the both sides of the argument, like I do. Thank you, people. Another point proved. I'm not drinking an iced coffee, man.
What did I say it was? 2024, didn't I?
Yep. When Israel, it was just went into Lebanon. Again, that Prof Mandy, who you hold in such high regards, was saying Israel would never go into Lebanon. They're just posturing because they ain't got shit.
Who holds him in high regard?
I don't know.
I didn't. Captain did.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
If you remember, I wasn't going to bother playing it.
Right. I was trying to explain something in your chat. One of the best predictions I ever see him make was when he predicted that the new fucking leader of Lebanon was going to fucking eradicate Israel. 10 minutes later, he got taken out. And on the same stream, it was announced that he had got taken out. He's an idiot. He's a propagandist, man. He's like Tusi. He's the same as Tusi. He knows what people want to hear.
Well, wasn't that exactly what I said myself?
I don't know. I don't think
I did. Yeah, I did.
Him and Scott Ritter, they're the same as Tusi. In times of such fucking destruction and carnage, you have to find a tiny little bit of comedic value. And Scott Ritter and that Mandy definitely provide it with their outlet.
Scott Ritter's there just to fucking earn money, isn't he? Same as Tusi, same as Professor Mandy, whatever his fucking name is.
100%. No, I'm glad you see it. No, I will give you that, Smiler. You do call out the bullshit.
Yeah, keep a tally, GC. Keep a tally. We need to know which side you bat for.
Tally knows, man. Tally's fucking...
I don't even know what this is. Iranian army. Destruction and downing of 2 drones belonging to the American enemy by air defences of naval forces of the army of the IRGC.
اینم تیکه های موتورش هست و توسط شیرمرد نیروی دریایی ارتش
strictly
هواد انتحاری بوده.
Strictly
بچه‌ها گرفتن شکارش کردن.
throws the regime and brings peace to the Middle East. You better fucking come over here and fucking do 100 fucking chin-ups.
Oh, that was a bit loud, wasn't it?
GC, I'm exactly the same as you, but I will point out the double standards of the argument from Smiler's side.
That's a funeral. I suppose that fishing boat was a drug boat, was it?
I didn't see it, man. You'd have to show me like a close-up of it. I can tell you what.
It was just burning.
I can tell you, Smiler, I can tell you what a fishing boat is as well as you can tell me what a fishing boat is.
Well, in Gaza, they only got row boats. A lot of them haven't even got engines.
That's all.
That was a fishing submarine. It would, but it's definitely a submarine now.
That's all it
Oh,
takes.
so
to
this
find
is places that they bombed. Okay, a dangerous security breach. Journalist was able to locate 67% of Israel's air defense system by collecting video footage unintentionally recorded by Israeli civilians while operating the systems against Houthi missiles. In addition, analyzing satellite imagery. Iron Dome 7 out of 11 batteries located. David Sling 4 out of 6 batteries. Arrow 3 4 out of 6 batteries. Fad last known location determined. What's
Oh
this?
shit! I didn't know I could comment.
That's the Syrian army. In Seoul, Korea. Berlin. What's this? Looks like he's having a panic attack. Global strike Monday the 7th of April. International campaign to stop the genocide in Gaza has called for a global strike and the day of civil disobedience on Monday, April the 7th, in protest against Israel's ongoing genocide in Gaza. The first thing the Egyptian revolution did in 2011 was to head to the Israel embassy and close it before the ambassador fled to Tel Aviv. Families of Israel prisoners in Gaza. Netanyahu must return home and leave office, and our children must return home. Netanyahu torpedoed the second phase of the exchange deal, which would have freed all our children held captive in Gaza. All prisoners would have been returned and the war ended, but Netanyahu prioritized his own interests. We tell the US President Netanyahu is lying when he says the military pressure brings back Israeli prisoners. Videos from last week, which shows the emotional and mental deterioration of the Zionist prisoners hoping for freedom in Gaza.
בפעם השנייה, אני אסיר מספר 22. אני רוצה להגיד לך רק, ראש הממשלה...
Can't understand the words you're saying, mate. GC should be able to translate that for us. What's this?
الحمد لله رب العالمين وأفضل الصلاة وأتم التسليم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم أجمعين. أما بعد قال تعالى أذن للذين يقاتلون بأنهم ظلموا.
That's some people of Karaka, located 40 kilometers of the occupational Golan, town of Gaza. We warn the children of Judaism that if the massacre against the civilians, including children, women, and elderly in Gaza, do not stop, we promise a new October the 7th with strong men who love death as you love life. Documented footage of the chemical attack on Khan Sheikhoun. Where's that? Yesterday marked 8 years since the devastating Khan Sheikhoun chemical attack led by Assad regime and Hezbollah militia. The Khan massacre led to 89 to 100 plus deaths and 541 injuries. This wasn't an isolated incident. They were previous chemical attacks in Syria led by Assad regime, including the deadly Ghouta chemical attack in 2013, which used sarin gas, resulting in the death of 1,500 civilians, including children. Wonder why that's been 4th of the 4th, 2017. So it's not it's April the 4th. It's not an anniversary, is it? Where are the $10 gas prices you promised me?
I said strictly my gas prices are only $3.99 before that. And that was what I was going to ask you, Smiley. Do you know a boat called Charlie Boy?
No.
From Newlyn. I'm pretty sure it was from Newlyn. It was a Cygnus GM 33, I believe.
Right.
Trawler that used to were interchange from like trawler to like 4 or 5 aside scalloper. Pretty sure he was Newlyn. He used to come up our way a little bit. Did you watch AY's videos of Ramsgate Harbour?
No.
He did videos in Ramsgate Harbour. We used to fish out of there. That's where we were harboured up. And he got the code for that fucking gate, and that code was the same fucking code that was there when I was there. What was
I don't know.
Talking about earlier as well, Smiler?
Eh?
What was the car you was talking about earlier that you've got? That you only take out every now and again?
Mitsubishi GTO.
Oh, okay.
What's this? An aerial view of several Boeing 737 MAX airlines parked at King Country International Airport, Boeing Field in Seattle, Washington, US, June 1222. April the 4th. Reuters. April the 4th. What the fucking hell are they going on about April the 4th? It's fucking... What? Helmet Aerospace, which supplies parts for planes built in Airbus, may halt some shipments if they are impacted by tariffs announced by US President Donald Trump, according to a letter seen by Reuters. Pittsburgh-based Helmet said in the letter to customers that has declared a force majeure event, a legal practice that allows parties to contract to avoid their obligations if hit by unavoidable and unpredictable circumstances. That was April the 4th, 2025. What happened April the 4th, 2025 then? Reports of Houthi forces infiltrating areas in Syria and Jordan to carry out military activity against Israel. So Houthis have definitely entered the war now. Israel east of Gaza City. Why are they bombing in Gaza City? I thought they had a ceasefire.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله. سامحونا 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 أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله. يا رب تقبلنا يا رب، يا رب إني أتوب إليك وأستغفرك يا رب، يا رب إني أتوب إليك وأستغفرك يا رب.
Oh, this is the one that you said that didn't happen.
سامحونا 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 أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله. يا رب تقبلنا يا رب، يا رب إني أتوب إليك وأستغفرك يا رب، يا رب إني أتوب إليك وأستغفرك يا رب. سامحونا يا شباب، يا رب يا رب إني أتوب إليك يا رب.
That was when Israel murdered them, all of Red Crescent, then buried the fire engine and buried all the ambulances. I suppose that'll be another film now. How come you've had other Americans come at you tonight, or like an American that works there, lived there since 2014, that goes, You've got another American on the panel.
Smiler.
You didn't prove him wrong. You didn't prove him wrong in the slightest.
Do you want me to do it again? Do you want me to
He
do it again?
He showed you where he gets his fuel from. He showed you the
want me to
price.
do it again?
He showed you.
Yeah,
and then he went and got his reports from the year that and you said go to December 2022. So he even got the reports.
Do you know what happens, Smiler? Do you know what happens? When people are proved wrong, they change the fucking goalposts.
No, he did exactly what you asked him to do.
Yeah,
he did exactly what you asked him to do.
No, he changed the goalposts.
Did exactly what you asked him to do.
He chose the most cheapest state in fucking Texas.
You told him which state. You told him.
I'll bring up. I can do it again if you want. But if I do it again, then there has to be some kind of fucking reconciliation for my point.
No, he told you. He told you 5 times.
If I prove you wrong again and confirm my point that
no, the best thing you can do is drive to. What you can do is drive to your nearest fuel pump and show us the price of diesel.
My one shuts at 10 o'clock at night, mate, because I'm in the whoops and they shut all the fucking electricity off. I can fucking assure you.
Well, it didn't shut tomorrow, is it?
I swear on my mum's life for such fucking silly shit, man. But you just got to take my word for it. I'm not lying, man. Like, it's $3.99. I lied the other day and said it's $3.59 just to shut Strictly up. But it was
you lied to him. You lied to him. After I produced the evidence that you was wrong. You just admitted Strictly. If you heard what this lefty just said, he fucking lied to you about the price. So you ate. So you. Oh no. Oh no. You lied to try and win an argument. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my. Strictly. He lied. Strictly.
It wasn't an
argument. Lied.
Winding him up.
Strictly, we know that we can't trust another word that comes out of his mouth now.
Okay.
We can't trust. He lied. He's lied about it all along. It's like earlier on, his results were completely different to my results.
Myla, take my word for it.
And I was asking AAA.
Listen. At the moment, today,
he was asking Grog, and I was asking AAA.
Smile, I'll give you the breakdown of what happened to fuel prices from the start.
No. You've lost the argument. You've completely lost the argument. You've just admitted lying. You've just admitted lying to try and win an argument. Oh, GC, please chalk that one up. That's got to be worth 10 points. Fucking hell. Oh, my God.
Okay, but that
doesn't. Oh my God.
We can go.
Oh my God. But you absolute fanny, you absolute fan. You are definitely Henry Crinkle reincarnated. I'm gonna fucking clip that, and I'm gonna have it as one of my little things, like one of my little media. I'm going to have it as my media asset, and every time I'm going to put it on fucking, I lied to win an argument. Fucking hell.
Tyler, let me land, right?
I can't let you. Oh, shit. I don't want to see that. Oh, shit. I don't want to see that neither.
Smiler. Even though I did lower the price that I'm paying at the moment by 40 cents just to wind fucking Strictly up, Still not at $10, so it doesn't mean he won the fucking argument. He promised me $10 fucking gas prices on the next shipment because the next shipment would be a week delayed.
Oh, Urban, GC, you got to give me 10 points for that fucking mate. He fucking lied to try and win an argument.
Just
what the fucking hell? What's China got? A new air-launched ballistic missile that's been spotted in China, carried by an 86K long-range bomber. Where's China going to go and bomb then?
Myla, do you remember a couple of weeks ago, it was about 5 days into the war, when Strictly came up onto your panel, all fucking charged up, proper charged up, and he gave us about a fucking 20-minute breakdown of fucking of fuel refinery and how it works and how many gallons it would take to power the whole of the fucking automobiles in America. And I took him out with like one comment in the fucking comment section.
What?
Don't you remember a couple of weeks ago? I was in the comments and he came on and he was proper pumped up. I don't know what he was pumped up on, but he gave us like this massive breakdown of how many gallons of oil it would take to power all the automobiles in America, and he basically placed his argument on how many barrels of oil an oil tanker could carry, and he was basing it off of 80,000 barrels. And then you looked it up, and it was like each oil tanker could actually take 2 million barrels, and he was basing his argument off of like 80,000 barrels. That debunked it, and then I debunked it with, well, how the fuck has like America been running for the last fucking 80 years with that amount of automobiles? It was like one of them flat Earth debunking.
In America, they use 166 million gallons of diesel per day.
Yeah, but that's got no relevance on the argument that he was making when
it accounts to 2.98 million barrels daily.
Fucking speech, man.
They need 2.98 million barrels per day.
No, Strictly, you promised it to me, man.
Once it's been distilled, including heating oil, it works out to 3.96 million barrels daily. So you need nearly 4 million barrels daily.
Oh man. Anyway, you sound
tired. And you've only got fucking 175 spare barrel, 175 million.
Right. Should we?
No, you've got 175 million barrels, is it? No, 175,000 barrels.
Smiler.
Trump's now using, right? 175,000 barrels Trump's now put in to try and ease the prices. Well, you need like 3 million a day just for diesel.
How have our prices still remain cheaper than under Biden when we're in war times and the Straits of Hormuz is closed?
Don't know. Go and ask AAA.
It's happening, isn't it? Like we're still at 390.
Go and ask a truck driver.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Hold up a minute, man. So you made a claim that I was demolished by Nomadic. I can very quickly.
What, by speaking to Grok doesn't have the answers.
Can you give me 5 minutes? No, not even
right,
5 minutes.
What search engine are you using?
2 minutes.
What search engine?
Whatever one you want.
What search engine? You tell me. You're searching. You tell me.
Yahoo, Grok, whatever. We can even bring up. I don't know which sites give you
Yahoo. You don't use Yahoo, do you?
I'm saying whatever one you want.
Fucking hell. I thought it was bad enough using fucking Google.
No, you choose and you do it. You put in my questions into your search engine, and we'll see who was wrong out of me and Nomadic. Because you made the claim I got destroyed. So the honourable thing, Smiley.
No, you search and then I'll search.
No, you do it.
No. You search and then I'll search.
You do the honourable thing.
No, you search and then I'll search.
Yeah, because you know you're wrong. You do the fucking.
No, you do your search. Tell me the results, and then I'll do my search and tell you the results.
I've still got them here. Oh no, it's wiped. So
I don't believe you got them. I believe you made it up like you made it up the other day.
Okay, do them then. You do them. I'm giving you.
Don't use Strictly. Don't use it. I believe he made it up just now.
You're on the road.
To try and win in arguments against Nomadic, and he got beaten up.
Do it then. Do it. Let's do it and again now. Prove it.
Right.
Prove what you're saying is.
Tell me exactly what you typed into search.
Okay.
Average
diesel prices.
Yeah.
2022. The reason I say 2022 because it was a year into Biden's fucking presidency.
Yeah. What, USA?
USA.
I know Strictly, he can't help it.
No, we're going to prove it here.
Right, what have you got?
I didn't do it.
Well, no, you got to do it as well.
Okay. Give me 2 minutes, mate. It'll take 2 seconds. Average diesel prices in America.
No, you said USA, not America.
Oh, fucking hell, man. You're so semantic. Right, in the USA. In 2022. Have you got yours?
Yep.
What does yours say?
Right, Oklahoma, Texas, Mississippi. Oklahoma recorded some of the lowest average diesel prices, around £2.89 per gallon. Diesel prices experienced a major surge in 2022 due to market volatility, often hovering well over $5 per gallon. Low diesel price highlights. Lowest state, Oklahoma, consisted ranked with the lowest diesel prices dropping below $3 a gallon.
Let's go with peak. Let's go with peak.
Regional trends, Texas and neighboring Gulf Coast states typically provided lower prices compared to national average owing to proximity of refineries. Annual context, while the prices were in the region of $2.80 and $3.50 range, depending on specific week in 2022. National average surged high, with some states averaging over $5 by mid-2022.
Let's go with the peak.
Price vary based on state taxes, logistics, making southern and midwestern states generally the most affordable for diesel consumers. That's what mine come out with.
Yeah, but let's go with the peak month of that year.
Well, mid-June.
Peak average.
Mid-June was $5.
Okay, see, I've got $5.75. Peak weekly highs approached $5.81 to $5.82. Right? Have you got roughly the same for the peak month? That would be in June.
No, mine says averaging over $5 by mid 2022.
Not exact though. That's ambiguous. Let's go with the exact price in the.
Well, I'm telling you, two people can ask a question, and you get different answers.
No, we'll go with the peak.
Which search engine are you using?
Grok. It's the easiest one.
Right.
Then
So
we'll go.
So you want me to ask Grok then?
We'll do the peak month in
ask Grok. So now it's telling me Gulf Coast, PADD2, often recorded.
I asked average diesel prices in USA in 2022. Just type that in. Average diesel prices in the USA in 2022.
Right, now it's giving me an EIA. What's fucking EIA when it's at home? EIA government. DNAV pet price. Right, so gasoline all grades 333.
No, he wanted to talk.
That's 2026. Why is it giving me 2026?
Specifically about diesel.
That's 1993 to 2026.
Let's go 2022. But do you remember the argument was specific? He made it specifically about diesel. I was talking about gas in general, but he wanted to make it specific about diesel. So let's go with diesel. And let's go with the peak month, and then we'll do the same in 2026.
Yeah, but we get different answers.
You shouldn't do. Just type in what I said.
I did.
Okay. Okay. So you do your one, and then tell me what the average price is in the peak month. No, don't even know. Just do 2023.
Right. Highway diesel fuel prices, dollars per gallon, full history, XLS change from.
Just give me the
2nd 2026. 2 years ago, weekly average was $3.89.7. $3.89.7.
Which one's cheaper, 2026 or 2022? The average price of fucking diesel on your findings.
It's up 26p from 2 years ago.
No, we were talking about 2022, Smiler. 1 year into fucking Biden's administration versus Trump's administration. 1 year into Trump's administration. Come on, man. Let's be accurate here, dude, man.
Well, this is just giving me charts on highway diesel prices.
Hey, hold up. Okay. The average retail price for on highway diesel fuel was peak $5.75. Peak month weekly highs approach 581. Right. So now let's do the average.
Right, mine's come up with peak 556 per gallon.
Okay, great.
May 2022, marking a major intense period.
Now let's do the same for 20.
Right, so roughly 556.
Now let's do
May
average
2022
diesel price for 2026. $20.26 in the USA, because you think it makes a difference.
Right, well that's completely wrong because it's telling me no, that's completely wrong because
amazing.
because
350.
Listen, you saw the app.
Got him.
Listen.
Oh,
no, mine's saying $4.12. Mine's saying.
Is it cheaper though?
No, because he showed you the app on. He showed you the app on his phone. No. You're going by Grok. He's going by his app. He's
No.
going by his app to buy fuel at the next state. No. Because he's got a fuel app to buy fuel. Yeah?
I know the sneaky bastard was fucking choosing fucking Texas.
Well, Texas is the lowest price. Texas was the lowest price, and what did it come out at? $5.59.
The argument was the average price of fucking diesel in America.
Well, Strictly's paying $5.77 for diesel today.
Yeah, because he lives in a fucking shithole fucking lefty fucking run.
GC says $5.75 a gallon. Mine says $4.12 a gallon.
Okay.
That was March 2026.
Smiler.
Yeah.
You take Smiler. You take Nomadic's experience over my fucking non-experience, even though my
no, you're going by AI. Hang on, no. You're going by AI. You're going. Listen. Listen. You're going by AI. Yeah, you're going by AI. You're not going by the diesel pump where he's going to fill up. Yeah. He's using the diesel pump where he's going to fill up. Yeah. And the price of the diesel pump that he's going to fill up. Morning, Jupiter.
In the goalposts.
No.
Why do you think...
You're going by AI. You're going by AI. My AI is different to your AI.
Stand the sneaky movie made. You don't
No. No. You're going by one price on AI. You've just admitted to try and win an argument that you lied about the price.
Fucking
right?
I'm gonna hear the end.
You just admitted lying about the price of fuel. Yeah.
Two arguments.
No. You've just admitted lying. So mine's saying $4.12. Mine's saying $4.12 per gallon on AI. When's that AI updated?
You can't admit that fucking I was right.
You're not right. You're only going by AI. You're not going by pump price, are you?
Let me just address strictly.
Go and show me your pump, right? It's like 7 o'clock in the morning here. What's the time over there?
It's 2:02. I live in the boonies, man. Like my local gas station is like fucking 2 minutes walk from me. But
they'll still have a big board up with a price on it, won't it?
Nah, they shut it all off, man. They shut all the electric off. But it's $3.99 at the moment. I can give you my honest fucking...
But he was giving you his honest from his fucking fuel app.
No. That he changed the goalpost. The average
How did he?
Right, my
Get the pump out, innit? Show us your fridge.
Show us my pump. Show you my pump. Come on, Smiler. You just
get the pump out.
Admit it, man. Just
you're going by AI, which is going back March.
You wanted to do it. The AI route to fucking prove me wrong.
To prove you that we would both put in exactly the same word in, and we would both get a different price.
Okay, you find a chart. Find something that you all accept. Because the average price today is cheaper than it is than it was in 2022. The average price of diesel in America. And I think, considering the Straits of Hormuz are fucking shut by a despotic terrorist fucking regime, committing international fucking crimes by shutting the state.
Oh, November, man. We know that Trump's just manipulated markets with 12% deduction, 12% reduction.
And regardless of whether they've manipulated the markets, are the fuel prices cheaper today?
I know, Strictly. He definitely enjoys Strictly's, but he sucks his toes every night. He's just admitted being a fucking Pinocchio. Just admitted being Pinocchio.
You said I got destroyed.
You've just admitted trying to have an argument with Strictly that you told pork pies to try and win the argument. Every argument you've had now, Urban, It's non-fucking existent because you admitted you just lied.
That was to wind fucking Strictly the fucking.
But you stuck by it for fucking hours, like you're sticking by it for hours now. Show us your screen. Show us your screen. Show us your screen. Show us your screen.
Smiler, that night, that was last
Show
night.
us your fucking search history. Get on, show us your search history.
Smiler, last night, I actually, in the chat, I actually said to Strictly, I was actually taking the piss, and if I'm being honest, our price.
Bollocks. I've still got the chat. I've still got the chat.
Have a look. I actually said that. You're going to have to go through a lot of fucking chat to find that. I don't know if there's a search thing, but I did say that to him. I don't know if Strictly... Do you remember Strictly came on last night to make a big statement of how he was changing accounts because he didn't fucking look at my comments anymore? Strictly, you're such a fucking snowflake, man. You made a big announcement. The one harm chin up fucking champ.
Oh, he is that. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, I've got to give it to him. He's in good shape, man. I'll give him that.
I wouldn't go head to head with him.
No, I wouldn't either. To be fair, no, I'll give him that.
On fitness.
I don't mind Strictly. He's a funny character to me. He's like one of them lefties. He's no harm to anyone, is he?
GC, thank you very much, GC. I was on Urban side, but you lied and can't stand by you. Sorry. You just fucking blown yourself out of the water. So if you fucking lied about that, how much more have you? Oh my God. You just blown all your arguments out of the water.
Is it possible? Smiler, is it possible to fucking drop a screenshot?
Yeah.
In your... Hold up, let me do it. Oh shit. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay, give me 2 minutes, man. Speak to the chat.
You fucked up. Let's have a listen to Carney while he's trying to sort himself out of the fucking shit. He fucking fell in that shit and he's come up fucking stinking, people. It's come up stinking. He's dripping off his nose. He's come up that bad.
Here we go. Get ready. I'm going to drop you the fucking screenshot. Smiler made the claim that I was destroyed. Hold up. Let me save to photos. I'm going to do the 2026 versus 2022 versus.
Oh, Nomadic went by his tax paperwork. No, Nomadic went by his tax paperwork, and then he went by his diesel fuel app, where he buys fuel.
Get ready. I'm going to drop. How do I drop the screenshots?
Well, you have to present it, don't you?
No, how do I drop it in your chat?
I don't know. You have to present it.
How do I do that though?
Down the bottom where it says present.
I'm on my phone. I've just got present. I've got.
No, you'd have to send it to me in Discord. Then I can go and see all your lefty mates in Discord. That would be a fucking chat interesting to read.
I can invite you to some open Discord to go in, but I'm in a couple of groups where people actually know me and they'll end up baiting me up. And that'll give... Not that I don't trust you. One day, mate, I will fucking open up and share my life story with you, Smiler. But at the moment, it's kind of touchy grounds, and we're still feeling each other out.
No, all you need to do is take that Antifa uniform off, go and have a bath, and you'd be sound. You know, you can go back up to Trump and say, I want to join the Proud Boys. Put on a little fucking vest and a fucking country and western shirt, and you'll be right on. Get a leather waistcoat and you can join the Proud Boys, can't you?
How can I, have you got, how do I get in? Do you have like a side chat? Do I need to get
it's called private chat, isn't it? But you ain't going to be able to drop me a picture in there. The only way you can drop a picture is by presenting it.
Okay, let me read it out to you. There's no way I can make this up, right? Here are the EIA reported monthly averages. This is for 2020. Hold on.
Oh, that's what I was on just now, and you said no, that don't count. That don't count.
This is 2022. February, $4.32. March, $5.10. April, $5.12. May, $5.57. June, $5.57. Peak monthly week highs approached 581, 582. July, 548. August, $5.13. September, $4.99. October, $5.21. November, $5.25. December, $4.27. There was a lot of $5 in there, right?
And
January
remember, with hang on, with Nomadic's fuel card, yeah, for buying bunker fuel like we do in the UK. If you've got a fuel card, he gets it for about 28 cents cheaper than anybody else.
Yeah, but oh god, but still, it
and then the tax is being frozen as well, so he's getting it cheaper again, isn't he?
That has no relevance though, because it would have been.
Yes, because you went on prices that he's paying today.
No.
You was asking prices that he paid today.
No, but Smiler, them 20.
Like I said, it's a straw man argument because you're going by whatever. I just said that I was reading IEA reports, and you went no. Now you've just presented me the same reports as I was reading.
You don't like being proven wrong. With his 20% off, it would have been the
Excuse
same
me, chat. Was I not reading IAE reports? And he went, no. And now he's just presented the same bloody reports.
Okay, let's go with it. There was a lot of $5 in that fucking 2022 report, right? There was a lot of $5 report, $5.
Which is completely different to grok, isn't it?
January 2020.
It's completely different to grok, isn't it?
$5.
It's completely different to grok, isn't it?
A whole lot of $5 in 2020.
It's completely different to grok, though, isn't it?
A whole lot of fucking.
It's completely different to grok search engine, isn't it?
Yeah, because he was filling up in.
See, it's completely different to reading grok and then going to the IAE.
No.
Yeah, completely different process.
What I was giving was the average. What he gave was a specific state.
Yeah, he gave a specific state on his fuel card.
But that wasn't
because he buys bunker fuel. He buys bunker fuel, and he said it's the most expensive that he's paid.
Okay, Smiler.
Right, and then he proved what he paid in 2022.
Smiler.
Right, but you got to remember, if he gets 28 cents discount, yeah, that's the same. But he buys diesel. Yeah, he's done 1.6 million miles, hasn't he?
Oh mate, if you want to go into actual gas, if you actually want to go into petroleum, then my fucking point will destroy him so much more. Right,
no, because he buys diesel every day. He's a trucker.
Did you hear all of them $5? Let's go with 2026 average. January, $3.52. February, $3.72.
Nobody's disputing that.
March, $4.80.
And now it's $5.59 on his fuel card.
Still cheaper than it was in 2022.
No, you said $5. You never said $5 anything else.
$5.82. June, peak month, weekly highs approach 581, 582. I was correct.
So if he isn't getting the tax break, 577 today, strictly says. So he isn't getting the 60% tax break plus the 28 cents, plus the I think he said 28 cents.
Smiler.
Right, so add 60% to 559, then add another 28 cents.
Smiler,
you're over $6. You're over $6 for fuel.
Smiley, you'll like this. Strictly's argument doesn't come into this because he lives in the most lefty fucking shithole fucking city in the whole of America, where they vote for people because they think they're going to get free buses.
Plus
They vote for a fucking
0.28
Muslim mayor because they think they're going to get free
times
buses.
60% plus equals. So if we weren't getting all this discounts and everything else, it would be $9.40.
Yeah, but that would
be $9.40 if we weren't getting all the discounts.
Smiler, that works both ways for 2020.
Did you hear that? That would work out nearly. That would work out nearly $9.40.
Okay, take 20% off of 26 then. Do the same thing. Because he'll get 20% off in 2026 and 20% off in 2022. The 20% off is
nearly $10. Nearly $10 without discounts.
$10 fuel prices.
Nearly $10 without the 60% discount. Fucking hell.
I'm correct on that one.
Fucking hell. No, you can't be correct.
Do we need to do the
He's correct. He's correct.
Right.
He's correct.
Do we need to do the inflation one again? So that's
you lost that fucking argument.
Do it again then. The rate of
You've
inflation.
You've lost the fuel one. He showed it live on screen. Your fuel pump was open when he showed it live on screen. You should have walked down to your fuel station.
Prove it, Smiley. You're the one making the claim that I got fucking destroyed. Let's do it. Let's do this one again.
Urban. Unless you showed me it in black and white, the same as Nomadic did. The same as Nomadic showed us in black and white. He showed us in multicolored. Yeah, he didn't even show us in black and white. He showed us the app. He showed us the app. He showed us the app in multicolored and roadmap and the fuel station and the price there on the screen. That's what he showed.
What he did.
That's exactly what he showed. What you showed me, what you just showed me, is you tried to win an argument by lying about a fuel price.
Smiley,
you fudge right up, Urban. Fudge right up. No, Urban, you're a Pinocchio. I don't believe another word that comes out of your mouth. Pinocchio. Pinocchio.
You do it then. If you don't believe me, let's do it live. It will take 2 fucking minutes, just the same way as that one took 2 minutes to fucking prove that I wasn't wrong. What happened, Smiley? There's no flies on you, mate. I've got to admit, there's no flies on you, right? There's no flies on me either. What Nomadic did was fucked off for 5 minutes. The one state which proved his point based on one state, when the argument was never about one state, it was about the average price in America, right? That's what he did, yeah? And that was never the point. So let's do the next point, right? That I was apparently destroyed on about inflation. Let's do it. The rate of inflation in 2022 compared to the rate of inflation in 2026. Go for it. Choose your source, any source, to prove me wrong that I was destroyed on the inflation argument. It'll take
go on, do it. Do it.
Right. Rate of inflation in America in 2022. Let's do it. You got that? Rate of inflation in America in 2022. Choose your source. You can do a search. The US inflation rate in 2022 was 8% on an annual average. Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. God. December to December. Let's do December to December. 6.
Yeah, Nomadic went to the date and state you exactly asked him for.
Okay, slip of tight. We were arguing the average fucking price. Like, come on, let's not be fucking semantic about it.
No. He asked
After
you
the-
asked him a specific question,
No, I
and he
asked- no, I
entered
didn't.
it.
I mentioned
He
a
entered.
specific
Nomadic. You wouldn't believe the revelation. Nomadic. Mr. Pinocchio Urban had to lie about prices to win an argument.
It wasn't an argument. It was me winding someone up. Right. Oh, is Nomadic back? Right. Now, come on. Let's stick to the topic, man. The topic at hand. Inflation in 2022. Average inflation, December to December, 6.5. December 21 to December 2022. Let's do it. I need to debate more because I fucking destroy everyone. Peak monthly rate, 9.1. That is fucking diabolical under fucking Biden. See, everyone can come up with these fucking ideas that Trump's so bad, but when you're faced with the actual fucking data, it tells a completely different story to the people who have Trump derangement syndrome. Let's go. What you got, Trump? What you got, Smiler?
I ain't doing that.
Annual average inflation in 2022. I got 6.5.
Oh, I know the inflation rate under Biden was fucking ridiculous. You know, no need to fucking even look. Under Trump at the moment. Under Trump at the moment is about 2.5%. But
yeah. So which one's lower? Which one's lower?
Yeah, we know which ones were lower.
Oh, yeah.
But look at the value of the dollar. Look at the value and the buying power of the dollar.
That was not what was fucking presented as an argument. I was told inflation was
No. I didn't say anything about inflation. I was talking about tariffs. I was talking about tariffs and the buying power, and so was Nomadic.
I was destroyed on the fucking inflation argument.
I've never mentioned inflation. I said tariffs. I said tariffs.
No,
I said tariffs are destroying and the value of the dollar. The value of the dollar.
5 minutes ago, you said I was destroyed on the fucking inflation argument. Let's look at let's have a look. Let me have a look at it. What is it?
He's only managed to put it up by 1%. GC, it's only gone up 1%.
No, the US inflation.
Sorry, 0.1%. Sorry.
8% on an annual average basis, as measured by the Consumer Price Index.
No, but we ain't talking about inflation. You're talking about inflation. We're talking about the value of the dollar, the purchasing power of the dollar. You sat in the chat going, yeah, he crashed the price of the dollar because it's better for the economy. You put in the chat, he crashed the price of the dollar because it's better for purchasing power.
I'm right again.
No, what did you put? You put he crashed the price of the dollar because it's better for purchasing power. You put
to this. My exact point, changing the goalposts again. If we're having an argument about football pitches, when I'm correct about it, he wants to change it to the fucking argument about fucking cars.
We weren't even talking about inflation.
Yeah, we were 5 minutes ago. You said I got destroyed by fucking the veteran guy and fucking Nomadic about inflation. They were saying inflation's way higher under Trump. Clearly not.
Well, it's market. It's actually market manipulation because he's crashed the dollar. No, he's crashed the dollar.
Doesn't matter if the dollar's
right. The dollar's fallen over 11% since January. Trump has crashed the dollar since he's come in. Right. So with a crashed dollar, 70 cents in the dollar. So you crash the dollar, 70 cents in the dollar.
I was correct.
Listen. 70 cents in the dollar. You're not going to buy half as much with $1 as you were in 2024, are you?
Advice.
The same as manufacturing, the same as employment. He's crashed a lot.
Smiler, you
But
can
market manipulation, can balance the books.
Smiler,
Yeah?
you can walk away.
No, Urban, because you don't understand.
Smiler, you can walk away with some.
You can read your Google or your Grok all you like.
Smiler, you can walk away with some dignity here and say that wasn't my argument. That was nomadic and the veteran geezer's fucking argument. Nothing to do with me, and you were correct. Or you can die on the hill that you were agreeing that I got destroyed by them too. Best way is to just admit I was fucking right. They were wrong, as we've just found out. Or
I know, GC, I ain't giving away to him because he don't understand how the fucking markets are manipulated, does he? He don't understand that a fucking collapsed dollar, yeah? A collapsed dollar does not buy half as much as what a fucking good dollar did.
yes, it does. My dollar fucking buys me a loaf of bread at the same price as it did fucking.
How many eggs does it buy you?
Hold up a minute, right? This egg hold up. Do you remember? No, Smiler, listen, man, because this is kind of funny. The egg.
Morning, Biggie.
Hold up, Smiler. You know the eggs went up because of like aviation flu. The left used that.
No, it wasn't anything to do with fucking aviation flu. It was nothing to do with aviation fuel. Aviation fuel has got nothing to do with chickens. You talk about.
Come on, let's have
aviation fuel. How can anything happen? Aviation fuel.
Come on, Smiler. We're in light.
How can chickens be affected by aviation fuel?
I've just proved myself right on Twitter.
How are chickens affected by aviation?
Because that's what do you call it? I've forgotten the fucking term.
Avian flu.
Okay, avian flu. What's it called?
Avian flu.
Letters and the numbers for it. I've forgotten.
I don't know. But it was nothing to do with it was nothing to do with avian flu. It was to do with the seed that they were selling that stopped chickens from producing eggs.
Can I give you an example how the Trump derangement syndrome works here, and my example of it? When eggs were
easy, muckers.
Hold up, Smiler. When eggs were like sky high, they were, man, because it's a capitalist country, and farmers shouldn't be able to capitalize on their fuck ups, right?
The farmers weren't getting the money. The government was getting the money.
Hold up, but
the farmers weren't earning from it.
Okay, government, farmers, whoever it was. In England, they're not allowed to do this. This is where capitalism is so much fucking on.
In England, supermarkets rip off the farmers.
Yeah, but in England, if something like that happens, they accept the price of it. They won't be allowed to charge you 10 times the prices for eggs. They stop that from being able to have to. In America, they're allowed to do that shit, right? But just listen to this. When I think eggs were up to about $6 or $7 per dozen here, and they completely blamed it on Trump, right? It's like, fucking prices of eggs are up to like $6. I thought Trump was going to bring the prices down. Now the eggs are like way lower. It's like, what the fuck has fucking eggs got to do with the economy? Do you know what? There's just such a double standard when it's in their favor and egg prices were like $6.
GC. So the final score is 10 points for Urban, 5 points for Smiler, but due to your lying, minus 10 from Urban. So now Smiler's the winner. Pinocchio. You've had it. You're done, Pinocchio. You're done.
I'll accept it.
You're done. You know, we can't never, unless you bring a written burden of proof out, you know, we can't take what comes out of your mouth.
Smile.
You know, you're gonna wake up tonight with a mouthful of fucking blisters, and somebody's gonna be singing "You liar, liar, pants on fire."
Smiler, be fair. My winding up of fucking banter. Sorry, not banter. Strictly has nothing to do with like the actual facts that I fucking presented to you on them 2 points about inflation and the average cost of diesel. I've been proven right. You did it. We did it in real time, dude. There's no getting away from it.
Oh, hell up, Nomadic. Wow, that's amazing. I didn't know that.
What's that?
His mum's moved out. That's brilliant news, Nomadic.
What's that? I missed that. Big Mac. All good, sir. Thank you. Do you know our green cards took fucking 5 years because my missus is Chinese, isn't it?
No, she shouldn't have fucking got one. She's a fucking spy, and I'm gonna grass you up to the fucking ice.
No, she had to work. She had to work.
I got a fucking photograph of her now. I'm gonna fucking send it to ICE and say this woman's stealing secrets from the hospitals.
Smiler, my missus paid about fucking 80 grand. My missus paid about 80 grand in tax before she got her green card. She worked for 5 years on
that. Yeah, she's definitely CCP, GC. She's selling secrets back to the Chinese, she is. 100%. She's selling secrets. And she's infiltrated the fucking hospital so that fucking Urban is selling this fucking medical equipment.
Because I wanted to quit.
He's Urban selling fucking wooden legs, man. Yeah, he hadn't heard of these new Kevlar ones. He's still selling wooden legs.
Listen to this, Smiler. Because me and my missus had to keep like our green card processes separate because an English person is way quicker to get a green card. But for her to be on the same thing as me, she would have had to give up her Chinese citizenship to become an English person, which she wasn't willing to do. Quite rightly so. Like she's a Chinese person. She's a proud Chinese person. So she had to do a separate one. And for Chinese people, it's like the longest backlog out of any nation. And it was like 5 years, just over 5 years for her to get her one.
Well, and she only paid 80k tax in 5 years.
Yeah.
Is that all?
No, I think up in the air. It might have been 100 grand. I don't know.
No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you.
That's more than someone.
I don't believe you because for 2 years she was training.
Hold up. No.
2 years she was training.
No, Smiley, she wasn't. Yeah, 2 years. Okay.
How long you been over there?
About 8 years now.
8 years.
Yeah, 8 years.
How long she been? She's not long qualified, did she not?
What are you talking about? She qualified.
When did she qualify? During COVID, wasn't it? Well, no, she had the baby induced so that she could sit her exams, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4 years ago.
That was 4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah. God, you're like a fucking. There's no flies on you.
No, I'm gonna pick you up on everything now, Pinocchio.
She's like,
earlier, Urban said 12 years. Yeah, see, you said 12 years earlier.
Then she done 2 years masters. She's just like this year she graduated. About 4 months ago we went to her graduation. If I could drop
4 months ago you only went to her graduation. No. See, I knew I was right.
For her masters, you cunt.
She's training. She was under training. So she gets cheaper taxes because she's training, because she's a student.
She gets way more taxes now. She's
not as a student.
No. As a nurse practitioner, now she's in the next tax bracket. She's paying about fucking. I don't know. She just started her new job.
But as a trainee, she'll pay less tax anyway.
Because she's still working. No, when she was doing her fucking master's, she was still working full time.
Yeah, but she'll still get a reduction on her fucking 801 or whatever it's called.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, she was getting charged for it. Same rate. When she was studying, she was still getting her same rate because she was working full time. She was working as an RN while she was studying. My missus is a beast, dude, man. That's what we do. We're not lazy fuckers, man. I'm thinking about starting another business. Do you know what it is? I'm thinking about like a fucking ice cream parlor. I'm thinking if I start a fucking ice cream parlor in this little town and it works, and I've looked into it and it can earn quite a bit of money. If I could make it work here, there's about 100 little towns the same as this little town. I could open fucking ice cream parlors in every single one of them towns.
Well, you make good money on Mr. Whippy because you add water to Mr. Whippy. You can water it down. The ice cream vans make loads of money on Mr. Whippy.
Yeah, well, you can have 5 or 6 different machines doing different styles of Mr. Whippy. You can have the ones that put the fruit in, the ones with the little fucking strings of juice around the outside. I think it's a winner, man. I'm going to have a go at it. There's a little place being sold for 50.
Buddha said, "Is it sunny there?
Is it sunny?
Are you in the sunny state or the cold state?
Fucking freezing in the winter, boiling hot in the summer.
What about rain?
Rain, not so much. Couple of months, get a little bit of rain. Get 4 seasons here, man. Beautiful fucking spring, beautiful autumn. Couple of months, probably about 4 months of horribly cold winter.
I know it looked very grey and dark when you was dressed up as Antifa when you was videoing live streaming.
In the summer, like I've had my, you know, this year I've had my little baby, my little girl.
Well,
so,
that's another thing. Bad Marcy will have to leave his house, won't he?
Everything's gone to shit.
He will have to leave his house to sell the ice cream.
Smiler, I'll give you a promise, man. I'll give you a tour of my little church that I've converted and the grounds around it and my little vegetable patch when the summer comes and I've had time to get it in order. You'll like it, man. It's pretty cool.
You've converted a church?
Yeah. I live in a church. I bought a church and converted it. Did it all myself.
So you're living on sacred ground then?
Yeah, and the locals love it because they were going to knock it down, innit? So the locals love me because I saved the church.
Have you got people buried in your garden?
No, we got a cemetery across the road from us.
Oh, so it's not on the same ground then?
No, it's across the road. It's a lovely little fucking cemetery as well. As lovely as cemeteries can be, it's a really nice cemetery, really well maintained by the town. We go for walks around it. I'll go for jogs around it. We go for a walk every night around the cemetery. It's nice, man. Sun's going down, surrounded by cornfields.
Is it made of wood?
No, it's a brick-built one. They rebuilt it. The wood one burnt down, and then they rebuilt it in 1984 when I was born. Got all the stained glass windows, everything, vaulted ceilings.
That's it. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice. You'll be impressed, man. I did it all myself as well. I did all the wall. I separated it. Got a new kitchen with island. Hold up. Hold up, man. You ready?
Yeah.
Hold up. It's a bit of a mess, man, at the moment because of everything I've got going on. We still got work going on here as well. Whoa, there's me.
Oh my God, you ugly bugger.
Hold on, let me go to back camera. What's going on? Why is the camera so weird? Hold up.
That's awesome, dude.
Why is the camera so weird, though? I built all...
That's how it comes out.
I built all this.
Yeah.
Built all the stairways I built myself. Got my son's room there. We live up. Hold up. We live up here. Behind there, we've got an ensuite bathroom. In my son's room.
Be careful of any photographs, mind.
Yeah, true. But you see, yeah. Hold up.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Hold up, man. Show you the ceilings. You see all this? You see these two pillars?
Yeah.
This was all walled in.
Right.
So
would you put a girder up there?
Yeah. I did it all myself, single-handedly.
You lifted a girder up yourself?
Yeah. All this, I did it with like a lift. All this formwork.
Right. Yeah.
You see all this formwork up here?
Yeah.
Did it all myself, man. It was like a drop. It was like a drop ceiling.
Yeah.
It was proper ugly, man. So I took all that out and like did all the plasterboarding single-handedly, man. It's real messy with Mo because we've still got work going on, but pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, awesome.
But I'll give you a. I can't shut my fucking camera out at the moment. Let me go off.
Where's it gone? Well, I'm well impressed. I might have to give him 10 points for that, GC. Yeah, he don't need to go to church now, does he? He's living in a church. I bet he can't find the link now to get back on, can he? He's still probably struggling to turn his camera off. Yo.
You right, Smiler?
Yeah, well impressed, mate. Well impressed.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, but because I've got a bit of work going on here, but I'll show you the grounds as well. When I get it all going, I'll show you the grounds. I'll show you my little veggie patch as well. I've got a decent vegetable patch.
What temperature is it in there? Because I noticed you've got all the ceiling fans going.
I just chose. It's like about 75.
Oh, damn.
To 75.
What have you got? Underfloor heating or something?
No, full stair, like air conditioning. So I have to keep it at 75 for the kids, but that's a little bit hot for me. So I put the fans on. But I've got a nice little vegetable patch as well, man. I'll grow loads of tomato plants. And I'll make like curries out of it and pasta sauce and then freeze it down. And that keeps me going until the summer comes round again. Yeah, everything you see that was done there is just an open space. I did all the stairs and everything. Just managed to get it done.
How long have you lived there?
I think this is like my 5th year now.
Oh dear.
Yeah, but we bought it pretty cheap. But they were going to knock it down because the property taxes, they were having to carry on paying it, even though they weren't doing services here anymore. So when we came in and bought it, the whole town were like super happy that we had done it. You'd think they might be like a bit pissed off that we were turning it into like a living place, but
Yeah.
they were actually really happy about it. Yeah, they love us in this town, man. They think we're like little celebrities.
That's only because when you drive out of it, that's when you put your Antifa uniform on.
I know this is a lefty town, man. They would hate to know my actual fucking views on Trump.
What is it? Democratic state, is that?
Oh yeah. In the summer, I'll show you. We got like about an acre and a half. There's loads of nice trees and stuff in my garden. We got fern trees, got a big oak tree. Pretty nice. If I moved back to England, I'd probably do the same thing and probably buy a church. I've seen a couple of them in Cornwall. People who have converted them.
Yeah, a lot of people buy them and then they convert them into loads of fucking HMOs.
Yeah, that's wrong, isn't it?
Turn them into flats. Well, no, I mean, because one building then houses like 10 people.
Oh, I thought you meant like HMOs as in the ones that they stick.
No, we haven't got any of them down here.
Yeah, Cornwall's fucking lovely, isn't it? We used to rent out a little place in Mousehole. I think I told you before. No, Mousehole?
Yeah. Morning, Maverick.
That's like a fucking beautiful little fucking town.
Village.
Well, yeah, village, you know. Lovely little harbour, natural harbour there. What about Padstow? Do you like Padstow?
Nah.
Have you ever been to Rick Stein's fucking fish and chips?
Have I? But what the fuck would I go to Rick Stein for?
I had fish and chips there, and I've got to say, it was one of the best fucking fish and chips I ever ate.
No, if you read all the Rick Stein reviews, it's the worst that people eat. My fish and chip shop down the road still cooks everything in beef dripping.
Oh, it's the best, isn't it?
Yeah. There's actually some people that moved down from up country somewhere and they moved next door to a fish and chip shop that uses beef dripping and they've started complaining about the smell. Fucking idiots.
I think we've had this conversation. I seem to remember having this conversation as well. Have you? You know, Lou, a place called Lou.
Yeah, I know Lou.
It's like there's like a. Is it called an estuary? There's like a river.
Yeah.
There's a bridge that goes over that river. I don't know how many bridges there are, but the one I remember, there's a bridge that goes over the river. And then you've got all the fishing boats harboured up or right next to that bridge.
Well, that's where that's where your boss bought his boat from, wasn't it?
That area, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I bought the boat. Me and my brother. Me and my stepbrother. But just there's like a car park. And then across the road, there's a pasty shop. That is the best Cornish pasty I've ever ate. I don't know if it's there still. I'm talking about 20 years ago. But if it's still there, next time you're in Lou, you go over the bridge, there's a car park, and then you've got the boats moored up along the side of the river. Across the other side of the road, there's a strip of 4 or 5 shops, I believe.
Right.
My memory might be a little bit sketchy. I might not be painting the best picture. There might be 20 shops there, but I seem to remember there being 4 or 5 shops there. There was a bakery there that did the best fucking Cornish pasty I ever had. if you're ever there and you see it, you think to yourself, "Oh, that's the one Urban Roots was going on about," and try it. Tell me what you think. Probably tell me it's shit.
You got Sarah's pasta shop.
I can't remember that. What is that in Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably the one.
Or you got Lou Bakery, which is the original. They're the oldest in Lou for baking pastas.
Is it a good one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Lou Bakery, we've had pastas from there when we've gone up there at sand dealing.
They do like loads of different ones. I had the original Cornish pasty, and then they had like a lamb one.
No, fuck that, that's sacrilege.
Both of them were pretty good. They had a lamb one, and it had like a line of mint sauce on the edge, like just inside the crusty bit.
Yeah, a lot of shark fishing in Lou. I think that's where the ugly stick, the shark rod, the ugly stick, that was Lou. That was originally Lou. Famous fishing rod for sharking. They used to supply all the blanks. Because all my fishing rods that I used to hire out on the boat, I used to make my own. I used to buy the foams, I used to buy the blank, and I used to buy all the eyes. Or rollers, Fuji rollers. Japanese. Fuji's Jap, isn't it? Jap crap. Yeah. Is it Jap or fucking Chinky? I can't remember. No, it's Japanese, isn't it, Fuji?
What's the Abu Garcia? The Abus.
Abus? They're right.
Them. Yeah, but where do they make? Where do they make them?
It's fucking China now.
They were good for the fixed balls, weren't they?
No, multipliers.
Yeah, the multipliers. That's what I mean. Sorry, the multipliers. Then you had the Ziplex. Was it the Ziplex rods?
Yeah, Ziplex. Double ZI.
When I lived in Dover, right, I knew one of the harbour control dudes, one of the guys who worked on the harbour control site, and he used to get me up onto the east wall of Dover Harbour.
Yeah.
Over that wall, there was like on the corner, bass used to fucking congregate there. They used to show. Right,
Abu is still made in Sweden.
Right. Anyway, on this corner of the harbour wall, just on this one corner of the harbour wall, it's really weird. On none of the other corners of the harbour wall, you would get this phenomenon. You could literally cast fucking mackerel feathers in, and you'd bring up like £1 fucking, like 2 or 3 fucking £1 sea bass, like on each cast. I could fill up like half a box of fucking bass and take it down to my mum's boyfriend's fucking place.
What, £1? You were landing £1 bass and you kept them?
That's within size. Not a bad size. £1-2. But you would catch them like you were catching fucking mackerel.
Depends what season you are.
All the time you'd catch them. All the fucking time. No matter. I used to like wreck fishing for the big ones though. With lures.
What's fucking 42 centimeters to inches? Fucking 13 inches, isn't it?
I don't know what
£1 pound bass is well undersized. Well undersized.
Hold up. What's the minimum length?
42 centimeters, 14 inches.
Okay, well, landable size.
No, landable size is 42 centimeters.
Yeah, how many pound is that? I might have underestimated or overestimated the size of what we underestimated the size of the fish you would bring up. But literally, Smile, I swear to God, you'd you'd literally use mackerel feathers to catch bass on this.
You know, anglers now are only allowed to keep 3 bass per day.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, you're only allowed to take 3 bass a day.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, quotas.
Some fishing Dover caught a migrant.
Do you know the problem with quotas? The people who are in charge of administrating the quotas don't understand. They don't understand certain areas. Like, I'm not talking about different zones. I'm talking about like certain areas are just alive with like skate, for instance. Say you're fishing on the Goodwin Sands for skate. It's alive out there. But when you're targeting bass out there, you'll catch fucking hundreds of fucking skate and you have to just chuck them back. Completely fucked.
Mm-hmm.
You got people who aren't fishermen who are taking charge of the fucking quotas, isn't you?
Yeah.
You got certain spots that are alive with certain fucking fish, but you're not allowed to catch them.
Mm. It's like that with hake. It's like that with hake. You can be targeting one species and get absolutely riddled with hake, but you ain't allowed to land it because we've already gone over the tonnage, and it's like, well, it's all going back dead. So it's all going back as crab food, you know?
Mm.
And hake is a high value fish. They actually got done in Newling because they were landing hake as pollock. The pollock quota was massive.
We used to do a lot of potting on the wrecks as well.
Where?
Used to throw all the buried ones back, but used to get big ass fucking. I took my missus out on my mum's boyfriend's boat once. When we were back home. She was fucking seasick as fuck. Good. Anyway, I better go in a minute, Smile. It's getting late here. Got to be up.
Yeah, I know. Your fucking nose will be growing again in a minute.
Yeah, you're never going to let me live that down, are you?
I am. And North GC's going to fucking hound you now for the rest.
Still doesn't disprove the 2 points that we just proved me right on, though, does it?
A collapse in the economy isn't inflation.
That wasn't the argument, though.
That was my argument all the way along.
Yeah, after I proved you wrong.
No, buying power. I think Neo came up with buying power and the worthless dollar.
No, after I proved you, Nomadic, and the fucking veteran dude, then you decided you were talking about something different.
No. I said it from the beginning. Go back and watch the live. Dave's lives always stays up. My live from yesterday I had to take down because somebody fucking came in and doxed somebody else.
No, but even just then,
somebody came. The captain. You remember the captain?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, he come in and fucking doxed Jupiter. Fucking prick. And then Kaylee. Do you remember Kaylee?
Is the sound quality getting fucked up, Smiler?
No. Kaylee McAvenny, the one that her dad was IDF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
she started fucking doxing Jupiter as well. Fucking twats.
You see that captain? The only reason I know
take my life down. Yeah, go on.
Smiler. The only reason I know that captain is because I used to listen to a couple of other channels. I hadn't heard him for about 2 years, maybe even 3 years. But I remember him from other channels.
I remember him from Velez.
He's not Scottish. Do you know that? He says he's English, and he gets really fucking triggered if you call him a Scotsman.
I was going to say, it don't sound Scottish. He was on the fucking panel last night.
No,
I ended up kicking him in the end, and he ain't coming back.
Yeah, no. I respect that, man, because I know you and Jupiter don't get on, but at least you can have we not that you don't get on, you disagree on a lot of things. Same with me and you. We can disagree on a lot of stuff, but at least you won't kick me off the panel and insult me and be a cunt to me.
Oh, I can insult you.
Yeah, but you do it in a funny way. You don't do it in a cuntish way, whereas he's abusive. He's fucking abusive, man. And he did. I remember him trolling some dude about his sister who got murdered. There was a guy, his sister got murdered.
Yeah, no, brother. That was her son.
Yeah, he's a bit of a cunt, man. I mean, he's all right. He's entertainment, though, isn't he, at the end of the day, I suppose. But what Jupiter was saying about him, she weren't making up bullshit. Anyway, man, it's 3 o'clock here. I've got to be up at 7 o'clock to take a few photos.
No, I've got great respect for Jupiter.
Yeah. She's all right, man. She's getting good at she's good at putting people like him in his place as well. Did you watch her panel with Dino Baines?
Yeah.
That's a weird one, wasn't it?
I haven't watched it all. I've got to carry on watching it.
See, I kind of like him.
I like Dino. I like Dino. He's got a brilliant personality.
A lot of sense, right?
Yeah.
He speaks a lot of sense. And he fucking does destroy Paul Thorpe and Richard Inman.
Yeah.
And anyone who has gone against Rupert Lowe just for the sake of being smear merchants. So I respect him for that. But on that panel, it's kind of like I've got a mate who's like quite a big YouTuber out here, and I told you about it before. It's kind of like if you watched his videos, his highly like practiced videos, you'd think he was the smartest you'd think he was a genius, but then when you meet him offline and speak to him offline, and if you ever met him on a panel, but he doesn't do live panels, but if you did, same way as Dino, he didn't come across in the same way as he does on his videos, does he?
Yeah, but I mean, doing what's it called, videos? You haven't got a panel, so it's pre-recorded.
Yeah.
You basically got your own script, haven't you? Or you fly by wire. And, you say what you say and you pull your faces,
Yeah.
Dino Bain met his match. Who did he meet his match with, GC?
Oh, did you see?
Irish says he's vile. Why is he vile?
He was a little bit vile to Jupiter on. Did you
Was
see the
he?
video on Vindicators that led
No.
up to it? See, so
No,
what
no, no.
happened? So what happened? You know Vindicator?
Is that the one that Jupiter did a review on?
Yeah, maybe. Taffy did a review and then she reviewed Taffy's review because
right.
because Vindicator took it down because he got
Right.
copyright struck. He got struck
Right.
because of how badly it kicked off between Jupiter and Dino. But basically,
Did
he
it
said
kick off, did it?
oh, mate, badly. They were
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
proper going at each other. And to be fair, like, I'm not being biased, Jupiter absolutely put him in his place, and he got so fucking wound up that he came up, he lost the plot basically. And then Vindicator shut the fucking stream down, and they spoke in the back chat and decided to carry it on Jupiter's show. But the thing that led up to Jupiter's live is fucking mental. Not that mental, but they went at it. And Jupiter, to be fair,
So Vindicator's taking it down, is he?
yeah, but I think Taffy's got it up. I think he did a review of it.
You'd have to put Taffy's channel in the fucking back because I haven't got Taffy's new channel.
I think it's Irish can probably put it in there. Taffy does funny reviews, man. You'd probably find it really funny. I think it's Taffy's Bar or something.
Yeah, that's right.
He did it in 2 parts because the stream was so long. But yeah, it proper kicked off on Vindicators. He shut it down because it was going off so much between the two of them.
He got stuck for Vindicator. He got struck for Vindicator's intro. All right. Who's the one then in the argument with Dino?
Smiler, is the sound really crackly?
Yeah.
On your. Shall I go out and come back in?
Well, I'm going to pop over to Dave's in a minute. I see Dave's just gone live, so.
Okay, man. Yeah, okay, man. I'll bid you good night then, man.
So if everybody's got Gypsy Dave's live, haven't they?
Yeah, all right, mate. I'll bid you good night then, and I'll probably make a comment or two in the side chat in Gypsy Dave's while I'm laying in bed trying to get asleep. Bye, mate. You have a good one, yeah?
Yeah. That's Gypsy Dave's live. That's Gypsy Dave's live. All right, Urban.
All right, mate.
I'll catch you in a bit. Pinocchio.
For the entertainment and
yeah, don't forget to sharpen that nose
tonight as a win.
Yeah, sharpen that nose.
All right.
Catch you in a bit.
Later, man. Night.
Catch you in a bit. You want me to kick you, do you? He can't find the button, can he? There you go. Bless his cotton socks. Right. Those that go over to Gypsy Dave's, if everybody hits a link, go over to Gypsy Dave's and give him a raid. Thanks for tuning in, people. It's been an interesting evening or an interesting night. 3 hours for all of free. It's 3:33. Right, I'll see you over there. Night over, no more life. Catch you all in a bit.
The powers that be control information. Information is power. Truth only survives together. They don't want this shared, so share it. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment.
Thank you.